Welcome to the 2025 Pierre Sports Center Buffalo Chip 100 for some of the best side-by-side, high-flying, short-course action with some big jumps, huge turns, great elevation changes. I am Miles Haskus alongside Grizz, and this is Yellowstone off-road racing at its finest. We are about to kick off qualifying. It is one at a time, and I believe this is, what, a 2-mile track for the qualifier?
Yep. Yes.
So yeah, they'll be one at a time. Every, are we going to run two at a time?
We'll run one at a time, but then they'll put a second one on the track once they know they're getting their timing down right out of the gate.
So once the first car makes it about halfway through Ursu, they'll kick out the second car. We've got two of our drones with Montana Drone Company. Dallas and Royal are here, and they're ready to kick this off. And that could be Jordan Rupp. I'm not 100% sure. But I saw her during the driver's meeting. She was already suited up, so I think she wanted to get this out of the way.
She has a wedding to go to, so she's trying to get out of here.
So I'm sure if she hollered at a few of them, they'd politely understand that. So we're in Sturgis, South Dakota, and it's home of the world's biggest motorcycle rally in the world, located in western South Dakota, close to Montana and Wyoming. Elevation's 3,400 feet. Population is roughly 6,800 people, but during rally here in 2 weeks, it's over 500,000 people. It is absolutely beautiful out here. I need to give a huge shout out to Woody, Mr. Buffalo Chip himself, Brian Williams, Jim Siebert, Dusty Goggles Promotions, and Ray's Auto Body. They've been out here for months. They should have the irrigation plumbed. It's plumbed. They were waiting on a couple parts that just showed up about an hour ago. So hopefully for tomorrow's race, we'll have the irrigation going as well. They have extended the race course this year to 6 miles. They run next to a cornfield, so they'll be kissing over 100 miles an hour during tomorrow's race. But today's qualifier is only on this little 2-mile short course. You can see most of it right here from the Dusty Goggles watering hole. There's some great bleachers right out front, and it's going to be some great action for qualifying for the Pierre Sports Center Buffalo Chip 100 here at the Buffalo Chip Motorsports Complex. And if you want to see the timing, go to race-monitor.com for the same timing we have here in the Jack's Camper Studio. Scroll down, find the Buffalo Chip 100. And it's got everybody on there now, so it, you'll have to wait till they start going to get some times. But let's do a little guessing on some times, Grizz. I'm going to guess, what do you think about that 2-minute mark?
That's what I would say. I'll go with fast one being 2:05.
2:05. I'm going to be right around that 2-minute mark, so we're in that same spot, and we got some very heavy hitters out here this weekend. Caleb Rupp is the one to beat for sure right now. He is the all-star.
Is leading the points right now by 1 point in the UTV.
It's so close, but Caleb Rupp is the all-star of Yellowstone off-road racing right now. But you can't count out Casey Welty, and we have Jeremy Brown here as well. Campanas are here.
CJ Yoakum in the 57 Bel Air, which is not one to shy away from.
That's going to be a fun one to watch. So I do believe this is Jordan Rupp.
Yes, it is.
Number 6422 with Caitlin Kahi riding shotgun out of Sturgis, South Dakota. With Hitless Motorsports, Jordan's got a gun tattoo studio. Maxxis Tires, KMC Wheels, Texera Tech, ZRP, Baja Designs, S3 Power Sports, C4 Fabrication, and Adrenaline Driven Motorsports. So she is out there and running, and Montana Drone Company is going to bring us some amazing action. Right where she just bumped over right there is where the rocks that we're going to dig up for Ultra 4's race here in just a couple weeks. So she's coming right by us, by the Jack's Camper Studio.
As you can see there, we had a ton of rain. We had almost like 6 inches in a few hours.
Tuesday and Wednesday?
Is that when it was? Yeah.
And they were out here last night past midnight pumping out water out of the corners. So a few of the corners are still sloppy, but there's no standing water. It should clean up nice. But you can already see the dust is starting to get thick out there. So this qualifier, one at a time, we'll let Jordan make it about halfway through and then send out the next one.
And this, on this qualifier, this is a new section that she's come into now.
This is what they call the gravel pit right here. And if you blow this corner, there's about a 3-foot ledge there that you could drop and take a tumble. So pre-running was started at 10 a.m. this morning and went all the way till basically 2:30 right at the drivers meeting. So they were out there checking it out. And Caleb Rupp out there ripping it up.
Jordan Rupp,
sorry. Caleb Rupp's wife is out there having some fun. And here's that one of those water sections I was telling you about. It will get blown out as we go, but if you stay on the inside, it is the driest. So she's playing it smart because she doesn't want to get too dirty so she can make it to that wedding.
I'd just show up in the race.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty cool style points. So Jordan's out there having some fun, and I see another one getting ready to take off. Looks like it could be an Abbott, who is Pierre Sports Center, who is our presenting sponsor for the Buffalo Chip 100. You can see there's some really good jumps up here. There's an awesome step up. I don't remember if it's qualifying. Yeah, she's hitting it right now. So this is a fun step up, and I don't know if somebody's going to launch this during the race or not.
Dude, that gap is huge.
It's big, and the setup for that jump is extremely steep. So Jordan Rupp and Caitlin Cahy out of Sturgis, South Dakota, making their way around this 2-mile qualifier. There were 67 cars that entered this race. Obviously, the youth 170s do not qualify, and you don't have to qualify. You can take a rear start. Tomorrow's race, they will take off 2 at a time every 30 seconds. This race is on adjusted time, so that's why race monitor is so important.
Also, right after this race, or after qualifying,
yes,
we're running a powder puff race. So,
and I'm going to call you out. You did your math wrong earlier. You said Abbott put $500, and you're putting $400, and you're giving $400 a piece. So you're putting $300 in.
No, it changed as I walked away.
Oh, all right.
500 and 500 right now.
Okay, even better. So some more people stepped up. Love it.
Well, Dakota Alignment stepped up for that 500.
Brian,
said, don't take it out of your.
O'Brien
really? Stepped up. Yeah.
I love that. And it looks like it is Abbott. Trying to see which one that one is.
That is Zach.
So Zach Abbott. And it looks like Adita FPV is tuned in, and Combustion Syndicate. Is Tyler here this weekend?
No,
I haven't seen him. Okay. So Zach Abbott and Elise Herman out of Blunt, South Dakota with Pierre Sports Center, Blackhawk Marine, Abbott Motorsports, and Lone Kid Racing. The 870 part of the Comp Mod class. And kind of give us a rundown on what a Comp Mod is, Grizz.
So, Comp Mod, you can have bigger shocks front and back, coils front and back.
But the shocks are supposed to be attached, right?
Yes.
Because Zach's weren't attached at the Big Sky.
No. So, you can run bigger motor in the stock vehicle. I think it's bypass on front or rear. You can't run bypass on both. So,
but unlimited horsepower, right?
Unlimited horsepower.
And he's putting all that horsepower. You can see him getting a little slideways around that corner.
Engine's got to be pretty stock location, and Jordan Rupp just finished her first qualifying.
So Jordan Rupp with a 4-minute 46 seconds. She was definitely a little slower, but if she's that far, we're in that 3-minute. Yeah. Well, we've been wrong more than once.
Today even.
Yeah. So Jordan, who's on screen, she has already finished her run. She's going to take this last little corner and then pull off the course. And then we'll flip back over and check out Zach Abbott with Pierre Sports Center. We need to give a huge shout out to the entire Yellowstone off-road racing team. Obviously, Grizz is with me here in the Jack's Camper studio. Aaron's been running around doing everything. We have Don, Dean, Coney, Cameron, Ethan, Truman, Royal, Timmy, and the entire team has been laying it all out there, getting everything ready for this big race.
There's Zach Abbott back on screen.
And he absolutely sent it off the big jump at Broadview and broke both front shocks off the front of this thing. So I checked it out, was it this morning? Yeah, when he was rolling through tech, and he actually had his dad weld it up this time, so hopefully it'll hold up.
Maybe better welder.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was funny last night sitting around the fire is his fiance, who's racing in the powder puff in that truck, told him, "Don't break it. I want to race."
Who got engaged at this race 1 year ago.
Yeah.
During awards, that was pretty fun to be a part of. And I like how he's just getting the rear end loose and he's just kind of dancing. He's got this truck dialed in. He'll be taking a hard right into the gravel pit here in just a moment.
No, he's past.
Oh, he's already past that part. You're right.
Yeah, he just did the step ups.
Thanks for catching that, Grizz.
We'll get used to this. It'll take us a little bit. It looks so much different from the air than us driving around.
Yeah, well, I was able to take Bailey, Jade, and Ella for a lap around the track last night in the Can-Am. Thank you for that, Grizz. They checked it out, and we made it to the top right at sunset. It was absolutely beautiful. And he's going to take the outside line. We saw Jordan take the inside right there, so he's using everything he can to make it around. So let's give a huge shout out to Wild West Off-Road Series, Elevated Power Sports, Can-Am, Base Camp Power Sports, Jim and Tracy's Alignment, Ray's Auto Body, Pierre Sports Center,
Premier Alignment, Montana Drone Company, 3D Air, Throttle Down Customs, CEI Electrical, Mickey Thompson, CW Auto Service, Throttle Down Custom, oh, that one's on there twice, sorry, Fire River Racing, Montana Men's Health, The Diesel Shop, Combustion Syndicate, Three Peaks Drilling, KB Masonry, Rugged Radiators, J&M Tire, Roller Construction.
Blackbeard Bronco, Napa, Arnold Machinery, JM Construction, Montana Braveheart Nonprofit, Next Gen, Ellis Audio, Fenways, Engel, and Volker. So please support who supports the sport. It's been a great day, and we are just getting started. And I'm looking, is that Austin Pyatt possibly that snuck out there on us? And it is. That's the 8008 of Austin Pyatt. Trying to flip through my sheets here. With Alex riding shotgun in that 1998 Jeep Wrangler TJ out of Box Elder, South Dakota, and he's got a beautiful wrap on that new machine. I was checking. He put a post up on Facebook earlier this week, and I got to check it out during Tech and Contingency, and it's just looks like an old fighter jet, and it's a great look. Absolutely love it.
So Zach Ablott ran a 4:57.
So just what's that? 11 seconds. 11 seconds behind Rupp, so we were way off on that 2-minute, Grizz.
Yeah. Which, thinking about a 2-mile track, that means you'd have to average 60 miles an hour.
Okay, yeah, we were off.
Obviously, our math is not great.
But I bet you Casey Welty, Jeremy Brown, Caleb Rupp, they'll be able to shave at least a minute off these times. So we'll be at that 3:30 mark if I'm judging off these times. And it's back. The drone dropped out for just a moment. Sorry about that. We're watching Ablott out there. So that is Mike Ablott. The number 1470 with Kelby Kaufman riding shotgun out of St. Pierre, South Dakota. With Pierre Sports Center, Blackhawk Marine, Battleborn Wheels, Lone Kid Racing, and Ablott Motorsports. Hey, Grizz, it's back. Grizz, it's back. Grizz, yeah, it's back. All right. So Pierre Sports Center out here presenting this race and racing with us. The Ablotts are Pierre Sports Center, so those guys have done an amazing job, and they're out here having some fun. And Mike is out there trying to run down his son's time of that 4:57. So out on course right now is Mike Ablott and Austin Pyatt out there on their 2-mile qualifying run. And if you're anywhere in the Sturgis area, come on out. Qualifying's going down right now. And then tomorrow we have, or tonight we have the Powder Puff race, and then all the races go on tomorrow. To get into the park, it's $20 per adult. Kids 12 and under are free. And it's going to be a great time. And we're just here before Sturgis bike rally kicks off, so the town's still really nice. The wife, yeah, it's nice and quiet. The wife and kids went out and had lunch and toured around today while we were getting things set up, and they said it's absolutely beautiful. I've only been here during rally, and it's pretty wild.
Yeah. We will be back during rally to check out the Ultra 4 race, so that'll be fun for us, a race we don't have to work.
Yeah, it's kind of a little different. This race, obviously I'm helping announce, but I usually help do a lot of behind the scenes during Ultra 4, so we get to switch roles next weekend. I'll still put you to work a little bit.
Yeah, if you can find me.
All right, well, Ablott's making it up the step up right here. And the next off the line is the 2015 of Heston Schessler and that 1979 Bronco out of Laurel, Montana, with Schessler Excavation and Septic Medic, Mandeville Insurance, Marzy's Auto Body, and Cotter's Sewer and Septics. We have Heston Schessler out there ripping it away. We'll see what kind of time Mike Ablott will have. Who's going to have the bragging rights tonight, Mike or Zach?
Probably their wives.
Yeah, they could during the Powder Puff, that's for sure.
That'll be interesting to see because they're running the exact same course.
And the same truck.
And the same truck, so I don't think, because neither one of them have drove before, they're going to beat their time, but...
Yeah, so let's talk about the Powder Puff. You have to be a female driver that has never been in the driver's seat during a Yellowstone race.
Yes.
So I love, if you co-drove before, no problem. If you race with other series, okay. But if you've never raced Yellowstone, and this was Ablott Motorsports throwing down the idea and the money, so great on them. And I've been here for just over a week. We got here early, made a family vacation out of this race, and it is absolutely beautiful up here in the Black Hills. We went up and saw, obviously, Mount Rushmore. We did the Spearfish Canyon, Badlands National Park, Custer State Park, Needles Highway. Absolutely amazing. We did a bear country, and the kids really enjoyed that one.
That was awesome.
And we stayed in Jim Siebert's. He's got a all spruced up cabin outside of Leeds, and he's got a VRBO, and he took care of us there, and it's an absolutely beautiful cabin. So if you want to come up here on vacation, get a hold of Jim, check out his cabin, and just explore. We did some hiking, lots of driving. Absolutely beautiful.
And Mike's running this big block now.
So it's a big block. I didn't know that. It's a lot. All the horsepowers, huh? And he is sending it over the elevated tabletop. And he crosses the Pierre Sports Center start-finish, and the new fastest time of the day is Mike Ablott with a 4.34. Great run by the Ablotts.
5.4.
So we're out there watching Heston Schessler still cruising along. Oh, it's there. It's just glitching. Looks like the drone's glitching on us just a little bit. I do apologize, but we'll get that back and running here in just a moment. So Mike Ablott with a 4.34, Jordan Rupp with a 4.46, Austin Pyatt with a 4.52, and Zach Ablott with a 4.57. So we're waiting on Heston Schessler to throw down a time. Up next should be the 5.44 of Grant Salisbury. Will be one of our MAV-R competitors. Schessler. And off the line is the 544 of Grant Salisbury in his Maverick R out of Sioux City, Iowa, with his shop, Salisbury's Performance and Limitless Customs. And he is crossing the line now. So where they take off for at first, their time doesn't start until they hit the Pierre Sports Center start-finish. And tomorrow's race, we start at 8:30 a.m. with the parade lap. Then we go live at 9 a.m. with the Kids Youth 170s for a 30-minute race. And then the Youth 1000s and the 1600s will race together with 6 laps. The stock and the comp will race together with 7 laps. And then we have 3 separate UTV races. They'll all be 8 apiece. And then we'll end up the day with the Pro and Pro Unlimited racing 8 laps. So Heston Schessler is out there as well as Grant Salisbury. And Dallas with Montana Drone Company, him and Royal are switching duties on the drones, bringing this amazing action for the 2025 Pierre Sports Center Buffalo Chip 100 here in Sturgis, South Dakota at the Buffalo Chip Power Sports Complex. And everything, we are in Mountain Standard Time. And there's Heston Schessler, who just crossed the line, and he gets a 5.35. Oh, this is Charlie Shaw's old truck, I believe, or still his truck. He's just letting old Brandon and Taylor take it off.
He had knee surgery, and so he's going to let them drive for the season.
Here he goes, Brandon Rinnebarger, the Squirrel with Taylor Stotz riding shotgun out of Billings, Montana with CEI Electrical, Carbone's Pizzeria and Pub, Bottles and Shots, Big Sky Off-Road, Big T's Barbecue, Ranch House Meats, Crystal's House of Daycare, and E&I Lawn Services. So the Squirrel and Taylor Stotz are out there having some fun. As we're following Grant Salisbury in that Mav-R. Oh, almost gets crossed up there a little bit, but keeps her intact. That Mav-R, those Mav-Rs are absolutely amazing.
He's the one during our POW race was winning the whole thing. Had everybody beat. He was hands down fast.
Until?
He ripped the steering rack out of the car.
Oh, I hate that. Everybody's got that story. I was winning.
And then when he stopped, our guys went over and there's smoke rolling out of the back. The CV and the grease was on fire on the axles.
Oh, so perfect timing.
Perfect timing. So they got it put out right away, of course. And so he's trying some RCV axles now.
Nice.
And that's he's going to see how they hold up on there.
Thanks, Brent, for the heads up on the screen. We're fighting a couple technical difficulties, but we should have it lined out. And we should get a time for Grant Salisbury, and we do. A new fast time of the day of Grant Salisbury with a 4:06. So we're starting to chip away at that time a little bit. But Jordan Rupp is still third fastest thus far.
And I don't think we're going to get it down in much below the...
We'll get in threes.
We'll get in the threes, but not much in there.
Yeah, we were way off, Grizz.
Yeah.
So there's Brandon cruising through, and Jay Shaw's truck. I was talking to Bella Shaw earlier. She is super cute and she wants to hop on the live show again. I said, please do. Love getting the kids out here, the future of our sport. Looks like it should be Jared Prindle, the number 330, and that is 78 Bronco. Out of Lewistown, Montana, with AFW Motorsports. Should be taking the green flag here in just a moment.
So 406, we'll get maybe down in the threes.
Yeah, we'll be 345, I
I
think.
think it's going to get a little faster as the day goes because some of those mud holes are going to get.
They're going to dry out. I can't remember who. I think I was talking to Casey Welty. He said he's going to qualify towards the end and let everybody else blow those mud holes out.
Which, not a bad plan.
As we're watching Brandon Rennebarger and Taylor Stutz. They politely let me know I butchered their name a few times, and I'll probably do it again. I do apologize, but thanks for letting me know and having a laugh with me. And the 330 of Jared Prindle is off the line in that beautiful old school 78 Bronco out of Lewistown, Montana with AFW Motorsports.
He's the one at PAL that came off the jump, and that picture went like viral with him wheeling down the whole ramp.
That was awesome.
So that video, I guess I should say. That is one track I think that's the only track you haven't been to.
I haven't been to that one yet, but hopefully next year we can squeeze a few of them in. And I hate I'm going to miss Columbus here at the end of the year with you guys, but schedule conflict, it is what it is.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to go back to working and announcing. I don't like it either.
It's all in good fun. Well, looks like Jade, Ella, and Bailey found the Dusty Goggles watering hole. They got some fancy drinks. We also have Mimi's Prairie Lunchbox out there. They've got a great food menu, and they got some sweet treats as well.
Do they have ices?
I believe so, yeah. The girls are already checking it out, and I had to hide my wallet for now. We'll see.
How'd that work?
It doesn't. So we should have a time for Brandon Rennebarger here in just a moment. And we don't have a time for him yet. We'll have to get that updated. Looks like a 5-1-2 for Brandon Rennebarger and Taylor Stutz. So he is done on his qualifying run. He'll take a left right there. Run around Jim Siebert. Yeah, the Yellowstone Off-Road Racing and Dusty Goggles teams have really done a great job getting everything set up, and now they're doing their trial run during qualifying, and then for tomorrow's big race day.
That new section of track, it's going to be interesting.
It's going to be fast.
And fast. Allegedly, I heard 110 by two of the drivers on the straightaway.
During pre-running at 25 miles an hour?
25 miles an hour. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
100. I was guessing over 100. 110. That's smoking. And then here in a couple weeks, when Ultra 4 gets here, we'll have a few of our big dogs out there, like Paul Wolf. I think he'll be triple digits, no problem. And he may be one that tries to jump that step up right there. And then tomorrow,
I don't know, man. Is the risk worth the reward?
We'll see. Paul Wolf likes to put on a show. And I was talking to old Brian Williams with Dusty Goggles, and he's saying he may try to shape the front of that jump up a little bit to make it a little more jump friendly.
Would this be like the gap jump that hammers?
I hope not. That was rough. You can see at the top of your screen, we run just barely through the Buffalo Chip Boneyard. Took a cruise through there. They got some pretty cool old stuff. How long have they been in business?
Is that old
30?
stuff that you call up here,
Yeah.
or junk stuff?
Yes. But Buffalo Chip's been around, what, 30 years?
I would imagine it's.
That's
all I've known since I've lived out here and started going to the rally.
Obviously, the Full Throttle Saloon had a pretty fun television show for a bit, so I knew that one fairly well. But then, since I've been coming to Sturgis, I only come to the Buffalo Chip. I absolutely love it here. I don't have a number for 04. We'll have to figure that one out here in just a little bit.
I know they registered late, so that's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what messes us up, is when they register late. So.
It's always a struggle, that's for sure. Yeah, I believe that's the 104 of TJ Kunkel. So the fastest you've... Okay, there we go. That is the 104 of TJ Kunkel in his RS1 out of Merrill, Iowa, with Kunkel Trucking, Craft Auto Body, Barant's Backcountry Adventure. So I missed the 1, that's why I couldn't find 04, because it's 104, but that's definitely a RS1 Polaris Razor. Oh, getting on the bike a little bit. Checks up for the step up.
These guys have raced before. They raced a course, something in Iowa is where they've been racing, so they will be pretty quick. They're new to us,
but not new to racing.
Not new to racing.
Perfect, love it. So we do have, it looks like, our 9th competitor out on course for qualifying. And it's been a great weekend thus far, and we are just getting started. Again, thank you everybody for tuning on to the 2025 Pierre Sports Center Buffalo Chip 100 right here at the Buffalo Chip Power Sports Complex just outside of Sturgis, South Dakota. This coverage of Yellowstone off-road racing for the Buffalo Chip 100 is presented by Pierre Sports Center and is brought to you by our official sponsors: Elevated Power Sports, CW Auto Services, Base Camp Power Sports, and by Rugged Radios. And speaking about Rugged Radios, they are that's the Rugged Radios hot pits during tomorrow's racing.
5 O's on track.
So the 5-0 of Drake Craft out of Sioux City, Iowa, with Craft Auto Body, American Collision, and Kunkel Trucking. So they're both in those RS1 Razors, and man, the visibility out of those things is absolutely amazing. I think it's a great setup for racing. Yeah, platform for racing. The only disadvantage is no turbo.
No.
So they are factory NA machines.
They are agile as heck.
Oh yeah, and yeah, very agile, and again, the visibility is absolutely amazing. And we should get a time for the 104 of TJ Kunkel, and we do. a 4.13, so that puts him in P2 for now. So first time with Yellowstone, but obviously not first time of racing.
That puts him in a P2, or second place, against a Mav-R.
Yeah, so Mav-R Turbo, RS1 non-turbo. That's a pretty impressive feat by old TJ Kunkel. So Drake Craft, we're out there chasing him away. Dallas with Montana Drone Company's done an amazing job, and we're staying nice and cool right here in the Jack's Campers studio. Again, I am Miles Hasquist alongside Michael Adams, Grizz, who is Yellowstone Off-Road. Him and Aaron do a lot of, well, everything behind the scenes. They've got a great team that help them, but Grizz and Aaron do a lot out there.
So out there on the track, just jumped on is Brady McDonald in the V242 car. It's a 1976 F-150. Oh, sorry, V127 is Jay McDonald, and a 1975 car. McDonald's Farms is theirs out of South Dakota.
And speaking about McDonald's, we're definitely missing Allie, Shelby, and Brent. They're at home. I'm sure they're tuned in.
I mean, I would imagine Brent is. He always is.
He doesn't miss a race too often. Oh, and Tyler with Combustion Syndicate is guessing 344. That's going to be a solid guess. And Adita FPV was rooting down Brandon. Oh, okay. So, Shell Hill, who races with us at Ultra 4, says TJ and Drake raced with the with AA Dan out in Iowa. They're great people. Thank you, Shell. I'm going to try to monitor the YouTube chat from time to time. So if you have some questions, throw it up there. We'll try to, or let us know where you're watching from. So again, go to the Yellowstone Off-Road Racing YouTube. Obviously, if you're listening to us, you're on there. Get in the chat. And then also go to Race Monitor for the live timing. Scroll down, find the Buffalo Chip 100, and that's what I'm looking at right here in Jack's Campers Studio. And they hooked us up with some beautiful campers this year. We got our family set up in one, and man, it was fully outfitted. So if you're coming out to Sturgis for the rally, hit up Jack's Campers. They got some really nice campers. They deliver it to your site. It was hooked up and ready when we showed up. So there's Jay McDonald in that cool old school buggy. What class is he in? He's going to be in Comp Mod. Okay. Well, blows the corner just a little bit, but keeps her back in action. Again, we did change up the course this year a little bit, and I really love the changes. I think it's going to be makes for some great racing kicking off tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time.
That is a 75. That's all he has down. Is like a custom build.
I was checking it out when he was rolling through tech, and it's a cool old machine. Kind of looks like a 1600 buggy, but obviously it's got a little bit more horsepower. Blowing the corners a little bit, but still under the throttle and making it happen.
Well, I don't know if you necessarily blew the corner. Those corners are a lot wider than you think.
Okay.
Due to but the grass has grown a little. Like, see, they tried wiping it and blading it, but they just a little too green. 60.
Oh, that's Alexa Kalange and Truman Neprud in the Camo Bug out of Billings, Montana. She wants to thank Mom and Dad, ProSource Machinery, the Diesel Shop, United Rentals, Baby Dix, and Grandpa Dean. So Alexa Kalange is Cody and Carmen's daughter, and she's been helping do everything behind the scenes. And then she gets to go out there and play. And I think Carmen's racing that bug in the Powder Puffs tonight, right?
She is.
And who's she got riding with her?
Lindsay.
Oh, Lindsay Fisher?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Lindsay Fisher's out here with Dirt Sports Nation taking a lot of pictures. But then she gets to put a suit on and go have some fun. And old Grizz was trying to talk my wife Bailey into driving the Powder Puff, but she politely declined.
Yeah, Erin politely declined also.
I don't know if hers was quite as polite, though.
No, but she did decline.
But
like,
you did give her.
Was egging her on.
You gave her a shout out during the driver's meeting. Everybody was egging her on, but she's got a job to do, and we appreciate it.
I said I would take over timing just to watch it.
So Alexa Kalange out there in the 1600 Camo Bug with probably 77 horsepower. What do you think?
Maybe 70. She's been hard on it once or twice.
Oh, more than once. Yeah, she had a great run in Broadview until
Jay just went across with a time of 5:20.
Oh, did you see it? Oh, Jay McDonald with a 5:20. Good catch, Grizz. So our still fastest of the day is Grant Salisbury with a 4:06. I still think there's some room for improvement, but our 2-minute guess early on was way off.
That's a lot of improvement.
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
No. I think Tyler's guess of that 3:45 is going to be, or 3:44 is going to be very, very close. Looks like we have a pretty good crowd back at home watching. Thank you everybody for tuning in to the 2025 Pierre Sports Center Buffalo Chip 100. Here in Sturgis, South Dakota, this is qualifying on a 2-mile lap, getting everything ready for tomorrow's race. And Abbott Motorsports and Dakota Alignment and Frame each threw out $500 for the UTV race and the big car race for the Powder Puffs. Really cool of Abbott to bring that up, and then for Dakota Alignment and Frame to step up and say, hey, let's split her up, let's throw some money at these gals and let them have some fun.
It's 2 laps. First lap to get comfortable in the car. Second lap to go have fun.
And it is winner takes all for the $500, and it's going to be a great showing. I'm excited for that one. I think we have 7 entered in it.
I think it was 7.
I don't know if I got that list yet. I'll have to get Aaron. I'll have to have Aaron get that to me before we kick that race off.
That one's not official with sponsors. It's scratched written on a piece of paper.
That's all I need.
There's no entry fee. There was none of that. Sign the waiver
and take home some money.
Take home some money.
That little step up is going to be a lot of fun during race day.
She ripped it, so.
The weather is absolutely beautiful here. Just a few clouds in the sky, 83 degrees, but they're calling for a chance of rain tomorrow. We'll see. Just a small chance in the morning, so that would actually be perfect.
It would be nice.
If it would rain, 6 o'clock a little bit, and then stop for our parade lap at 8:30, and we go racing at 9. But you never know. Sturgis, South Dakota can throw some wild weather.
When it's getting close to rally, that's when all the wild stuff is.
Oh, man. I'm excited to come back here in 2 weeks.
I've had a vehicle, my bike got caught in a hailstorm here with me. Our first time we ever came down, it was before I brought the bike down, and we got held out in the Suburban. So,
Well, at least we're hiding in Jack's camper studio.
yeah.
So we're okay. Dallas and Royal with Montana Drone Company have been chasing down our racers, and on screen right now is Alexa Kalange. And I got their name right this time.
I'm good job. Taking it, you practiced.
I definitely practiced. I was practicing right before this, and Bailey walked into the camper with me, and she just laughed and shook her head.
I think she just thinks, you just go out here and have fun.
I do that as well, but I definitely do my homework and try my best. And
Oh.
is that 817? 117?
Is that 117, Don? 517. Copy. 517.
There it is. So Jacob McKellis. Is that right?
Yep.
McAllis. Perfect. So Jacob McAllis and JD Burton and their Razor XP 1000 out of Billings, Montana with Base Camp Polaris, Auto Spa Detailing, and 3D Air Systems. So Base Camp Polaris, one of our lead sponsors.
This is his first time racing.
Oh.
Not first time, first season.
Love
He's
it.
never raced before, so built the car, decided he wanted to race, and he's out here.
Well, getting ready to be out here.
He's on the track.
Oh, that is him. Perfect. So the fastest time of the day thus far is still Grant Salisbury with that 4:06. And Melissa's rooting on Casey from Sheridan, Wyoming. Thanks for tuning in. He said he's going to be taking off later on in qualifying. He wants everybody else to... He's scared of that mud, I think.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get dirty. Question will be, is Lacey going to try qualifying in the speed car?
That's a good question. She's definitely got it out here, and she's going to be racing it. So
I'm just not sure on the qualifying.
yeah, we'll see. Yeah, you do not have to qualify. I think it's a great idea to qualify, to give your car a shakedown at race pace. But if you don't want to mess anything up, you definitely do not have to. Got a pretty good crowd here.
Depending on the dust, but Broadview is one of those tracks where I prefer to take a rear start.
And let adjusted time be on your side.
And you run people down instead of being ran down. So that's what I always did. What did Alexa get on her qualifying time?
So Alexa Kalange gets a 7:05.
Remember, that's a Volkswagen with all 74s.
Yeah, all of them.
All of them.
Up next will be the number 72 of Heather Dyke. And Kenny Dyke riding shotgun and her Polaris Pro XP4 out of Billings, Montana with Shaka Off-Road Racing. So we have Heather Dyke and Jacob McAllis out there on course on their 2-mile qualifying. And she's in the school bus.
She is. The only reason she started racing was her son started racing with us first.
That's awesome.
And then she's like, well, we got this 4-seat. Why don't we make it race ready? So they rolled in Broadview in the bottom.
Huh, I forgot about that.
And she got back up and going. Everything was fine. But she ended up quitting a little early on that one.
I think her son hopped in the booth with me during that race for a
Yes.
little bit. He was a cute little dude. He races the 170s, right?
Yep, so he'll race tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Yeah, old Bentley Dyke.
Yes.
So Jacob McCallis and Heather Dyke out here on this 2-mile qualifier for the 2025 Pierre Sports Center Buffalo Chip 100 here in Sturgis, South Dakota at the Buffalo Chip Power Sports Complex. Just across the way from Buffalo Chip proper, that's going to be open here in about a couple weeks. And that place is absolutely amazing. I love it. It's a 600-acre facility, has full-service campsites, awesome concert series. They've got multiple bars, shower houses, laundry, general store. They've got a gas station on site, bikini beach with a zip line, and so much more. That'll be open during the rally. Right now we have here at the Power Sports Complex, we have the Dusty Goggles watering hole and Mimi's Prairie Lunchbox. Serving up some snacks and some drinks. So again, if you're anywhere in the area, come on out. It's only $20 per person. Kids 12 and under are free. So Jacob McCallis just threw us down a 4.53. And off the line here is the 115 of Tanner Palacios and his KRX out of Rock Springs, Wyoming with Repair Tech. I saw a Power Sports Nation sticker on the side of him. The Dickey brothers will be racing with us here at Sturgis with Ultra 4 here in just a couple weeks.
Cedar, my drug coming up
Oh,
there.
yeah.
It didn't the first time, but when I piled the 3 of us in cones in there this morning, I did drink.
Yeah, last night when I took the family for a little sunset cruise, I was obviously not going very fast. It drug just a tick. Melissa's rooting on Casey and Lacey Welty with CW Auto Services. Great to see a lot of your sponsors are your racers. I love that about this series, Chris.
Yes. Small, kind of grassroots still. Well, not kind of, we are grassroots still. But a lot of our racers are sponsors. They want to keep the series going. So they sponsor stuff to keep it going, keep the payouts up.
Yeah, who do we have? We have Montana Drone Company flying the drones. CEI Electrical, one of our sponsors, that's Brent Burton. CW Auto Services, that's Casey Welty. Throttle Down Customs, they're not here racing with us now, but we'll have Rowdy coming back. Tom Prendergrass raced the Broadview with Fire River Racing. Combustion Syndicate, Tyler's usually at all the races. J&M Tire, they're actually not here this time because I don't think they wanted their trailer to get ran to the side of, I guess.
I would guess that's why this is where Aaron ran into it last time.
1 year ago. The 1 year anniversary
of Aaron running into the trailer.
Scott with Montana's Men's Health. Blackbeard Broncos. I haven't seen Mike here, but he usually comes to a couple of the races.
The local ones, he just comes and helps.
And Elevated Power Sports, they were up there at Broadview.
Yep, and I spent all weekend with those guys this last weekend.
Okay.
Road Warrior run, they sponsor that one up in the big ones.
And then Brian Williams with Ray's Auto Body. And then obviously the ad lots with Pierre Sports Center. So that's half of our sponsors are out here enjoying Yellowstone off-road racing. And that is Tanner Palacios in that KRX. Looks like we should get a time for Heather Dyke here in just a moment. We do a 5.45 for Heather Dyke. That is on race-monitor.com. Scroll down, find Buffalo Chip 100, and that's the same timing we have here in the Jack's Camper studio. Got a pretty good crowd right in front of the Dusty Goggles watering hole. They've got some picnic tables, some bleachers, so come on out. It's going to be a beautiful weekend of racing for the 2025 Pierre Sports Center Buffalo Chip 100 here in Sturgis, South Dakota. Uh-oh, and Felicios is coming to a stop. Not sure what's going on with him.
We got a car stop on the track.
This coverage of Yellowstone Off-Road Racing for the Buffalo Chip 100 is presented by Pierre Sports Center and is brought to you by our official sponsors: Throttle Down Customs, Ray's Auto Body, Jim and Tracy's Alignment, and by Blackbeard Broncos. Tough break for him. I'm going to guess it's a belt, but again, that's just me speculating. Most of these UTVs are driven by a belt, other than the Y.O.R.R. They've got an actual transmission, and the UTVs have always fought the belts. So I think the Y.O.R.Rs are really starting to figure it out. And we have one of our recovery crews with Dusty Goggles Promotions out there, putting them on the rope of shame. I see a big car on the line. There goes Jim Siebert to give a hand, one of our lead recovery crews.
They're going to just drag him off to get him out of the way, so that way we can just continue on with
the qualifying. Because yeah, we've only had about 15, so that's only about a fourth of our competitors out there qualifying.
8, 6, 7 is going out there.
And this is going to be the 867 of Stephen Quintero and Connor Quintero in that 1973 F-250 out of Yuma, Arizona, with Chronicles Distillery, Jan and Jill Watford City, Yarnell Speed Shop, Optimal Construction, L&M's Office, Rugged Race Radios, Carbon Shocks, BigShocks.com, Lund Oil, Royal Electric, Mystery Inc., Molly Childers and Family, and Kyle Stratton. Helps Stephen Quintero get out here on course as he's trying to outbeat the Montana Drone. So does he drive all the way from Yuma, Arizona for each race?
No, he's from Yuma. I think that he works pretty much in Watford City, North Dakota now.
Okay.
So that's where the car is and all that. So they just
that makes it a little easier.
Well, it didn't for them. They it was hilarious. He said they blew a tire 45 minutes outside of town. Called his boy. His boy went to go grab a tire. And then on Life 360, he looks at the phone, and his boy stopped to have dinner on his way, bringing him the tire.
He got busted, huh? Oh, where's my tire at? Oh, he's at McDonald's. Okay.
Dad, I had to eat before he came down.
Oh, that's funny. We've got Life 360 in our family, and at first I was a little apprehensive, but honestly, I absolutely love it, because as much traveling as I do, my wife can just pop on, oh, he's at the track, or oh, he's cruising down the highway at 75 miles an hour. And obviously with the kids, with the world we're living in, it's nice to know where they're at all times.
Yes, we do not have Life 360. Well, it's just me and Aaron. So we don't have Life 360. I actually think she has that on her daughter. He hit the center of that mud puddle.
He's blowing that one out. Old Stephen Quintero laying it down. That's a beautiful old racer. I love how you have the old truck classes in this series. They're just works of art.
The one will be, we got a Porsche out there.
I saw that.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I actually crawled over it a little bit.
Oh, I took a ton of pictures. It's something different, and new, and neat. So he's raced the Mint, he's raced the Baja. So
and he was worried what class he was going to be in or what class he would fit in, and you guys just said, show up, we'll figure it out. And I believe you put him in the mod sportsman. Yeah, comp mod sportsman. As Quintero's making up the step up and gets a little bit of airtime there. Steven Quintero having some fun here at the Pierre Sports Center, Buffalo Chip 100 here in Sturgis, South Dakota at the Buffalo Chip Power Sports Complex. Again, need to give a huge shout out to Wild West Off-Road Series, Elevated Power Sports, Can-Am, Base Camp Power Sports, Jim and Tracy's Alignment, Ray's Auto Body, Pierre Sports Center, Premier Alignment, Montana Drone Company, 3D Air, CEI Electrical, Mickey Thompson, CW Auto Service, Throttle Down Customs, and by Fire River Racing. So please support who supports the sport. And joining us here in Jack's Camper Studio is Alexa Kalange. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Did you have fun out there in the camo, bud?
I sure did.
How'd your old buddy do in the passenger seat?
We were dancing and laughing
And singing?
It was fun. And he helped me shift on some of the hills because it was like
A lot going on, huh?
Lot.
Yeah, Truman was out there, came in all smiles. So how is the new course? Because obviously we changed it up a little bit this year.
It's really fast and it's smooth. I really like this course. It's probably one of my favorite courses out of all of them.
Yeah, because obviously it used to be a short course, but now we extended it to, I'm going to call it a endurance short course. Tomorrow's race is 6 miles compared to, I believe it used to be a 2 to 3 mile course.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, right around 3 miles, I think. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah. It was,
And you threw down a decent time.
7:05.
7:05. Look at you go. And I think you're the only 1600 that's been out so far, if I'm remembering right. But hey, you're P1 for now. You take it, right?
Yep.
And you're going to be racing with the Youth 1000s tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., right?
Pretty sure. Yes, and I'm also racing with Oakley, and then as soon as I get out with Oakley, I'm going to get
Oh, so you're doing the Youth 170s with Oakley,
Yep.
your little brother. And then, where's my sheet? There we go. And then tomorrow your race is going to be 6 laps, so that's going to be fun. And out on course right now is the 107 of Hunter Biddle and Tom Biddle riding shotgun in his Maverick Sport out of Longmont, Colorado with Y.O.R.R Racing, Elite Power Sports of Colorado. And Tom Biddle will be racing with Joe Fabrizio as well later on this week. And then they'll both be back for the Ultra 4 race as well. We'll try to bring old Truman over here and have some chat. So how'd she do?
She did great. She did absolutely great. I love driving with Alexa. Like I said, we were dealing with some clutching issues, shifting before we get the hills so we get our speed and our everything going right. But yeah, she's doing great. You might be able to see she got me all muddy in the.
I saw you like that. You were like that earlier.
Yeah, that was when we were just doing tests and tunes earlier.
All right.
She had to hit every mud puddle she could.
Well, trying to clear out the track.
Yeah,
Since she didn't do a very good job of it yesterday, she
absolutely.
had to do it today.
Yeah, we had to get the water pushed off the best we could. No, but she does a great job. I love driving with her. For my first time, being a co-pilot, this is a fantastic track, nice and smooth, like Alexa said. But it is fast out there right now, so it's going to be fun tomorrow.
Oh, for sure. And that's what I love about Yellowstone Off-Road Racing is a lot of the core volunteers like yourself are out here all week busting your butt. But then, let's take a time out and have some fun.
Yeah, come to Sturgis where we don't have to put as much effort into the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Yeah, Broadview's that's a whole different animal.
Yeah, I don't have time to race in Broadview, for sure. But no, come out here where we can relax a little bit and actually enjoy racing ourselves. It's a good time. I'm enjoying the heck out of it, so...
So you're riding with Alexa and then getting back out on course and making sure everything runs smooth? I guess for qualifying you're probably okay, right?
Yeah, qualifying we're fine. But once we open the track up fully for for the races tomorrow morning. I'll run the 1600 with Alexa, and as soon as I get out of there, back in my UTV doing track support. So
as long as you can get it in gear.
Yeah, exactly.
I heard you missed a couple shifts in that, just like you did the bug.
You know, I named her Tiffany for a reason. She's fickle. You gotta finesse her a little bit. She's high maintenance. So
they all are. Race cars are all. That's always something for sure.
So yeah, it'll be fun.
So what do you think of the new course extending it?
Well, honestly, this is my first time out here.
This is my you were here last year?
No, I didn't get to make it out here last year, so this is my first time. I'll tell you what, those cornfields up on top, they are going to be fast.
I'm going to guess into the triple digits for sure.
I
guarantee.
I would not be surprised if we see 110 to 120 tomorrow across those flats. So
not in your car.
Not mine, no. No.
I think Alexa will make it up about 47 miles an hour.
Oh, we'll go faster. We'll do better than that. But no, the big kids they're going to be hitting 110, 120 pretty easily out there.
Well, that looks like a Compana car. Is that Christian Compana or Austin?
That's Austin.
All right, thanks, Miles.
All right, Truman, Alexa, always a Compana. Oh, I'll mess up the name every time. But hey, I got Cologne right this time.
Last year you did it.
Every time. There we are. There's old Austin Compana with Christian Compana riding shotgun in his Turbo R out of Fountain, Colorado with MPP and Method race wheels. We have Austin Compana and his son Christian Compana will be racing in the Youth 1000 as well. We have his wife Marcy out here supporting everybody. I saw Marcy's dad was even here enjoying in some of the festivities. The Compana family is great, and they come out here and have a lot of fun with Yellowstone off-road racing. Angel Barker's wishing she could come out here, but good luck to the Olsons. Wish you were here, Angel. And Adida FPV is rooting on Austin Compana and Combustion Syndicate. Thanks again to all of our volunteers, the Yellowstone Off-Road and Dusty Goggles staff, media, safety crew, racers, fans, and all of our marketing partners. It takes every piece of that puzzle to put this together. And I was reading that, I saw Compana put it up on the bike pretty good, but kept her under control. So Austin Compana out there catch a little bit of the mud, kicks her little slideways there, but keeps her under control. This is going to be a pretty quick run, waiting on my race monitor to pop up. Copy. So we'll get some chatter through the rugged race radios. Have to update the race monitor, so we'll get that back up and running here in just a moment. And then tonight, after the Powder Puff race, Aaron will get online and let us know who's starting where for tomorrow's big races. This is a 2-mile qualifying course. That's going to be Sean Romano and his X3 out of Elbert, Colorado with Tax Services LLC, Barking Irons, and 719 Shine. So Sean Romano out there having some fun. Lots of cars yet to go. Remember, you do not have to qualify. Tomorrow's racing is on adjusted time. So you can elect to take a rear start and skip qualifying. Brian Williams with Dusty Goggles coming in here taking care of some business. He is running around getting everything done. He puts on a ton of work behind the scenes. So can't thank Brian Williams with Dusty Goggles enough. And he's got the great watering hole bar right next to us. I've stopped in there a couple times already. Grizz, have you made it in there yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
Actually, I can't say that. I helped set it up.
Okay, all right.
So I did. There was no beer involved yet.
Yeah. But it looks like you're a happy dad now.
I'm a happy dad.
We got to take a car around qualifying over the gravel road.
So Sean Romano out there. Again, we're trying to update Race Monitor. We'll get that back and lined up here in just a little bit. And then tomorrow evening, we'll give away some beautiful trophies thanks to Fire River Racing. Old Tom Prendergast had a heck of a showing at Broadview. Fought some new car blues once again, but had some fun doing it. And
They got second on the podium.
yeah, right behind his buddy Joe Gatlin and Tom's old car.
Yeah. Which, were you? Yeah, you would have been here the year he cartwheeled.
Oh, big time, yeah. Tom Prendergast took a big tumble, and who else? Sean Rance Sr. took a big tumble right here at the Pierre Sports Center start-finish.
Is that a number 9, Don? Roger.
So off the line next will be number 9 of Christian Compana in his RS1 out of Fountain, Colorado with Combustion Syndicate, MPPP, and his dad's retirement. Love that. And we were chatting this morning as he was registering, and he found out that he gets to run the full course, and he was so stoked about it. Such a nice young gentleman. And he is out there running. We'll see if he can beat his dad's time.
Well, then his sister's racing too in the 99 car. Emily.
Okay, in the youth one.
Like
Oh, okay.
So they're
We were
both-
talking about that last race, and now it finally comes to fruition. So Emily Compana will be racing her brother Christian, who is out on course right now. So the entire Compana family is out here having fun.
And
Is Marcy's gonna-
racing
Yeah,
out
good.
above tonight.
Which car? She's got multiple to choose from.
I think she's taking her husband.
All right, that way if she can't get in trouble if she breaks his.
Well, he's going to make her ride. She wants to ride with him, I believe.
Oh.
Or him with her. I mean, which I think it's way better because there's some racers that don't do so well as passengers. So
Yeah. Time will tell.
that's when you want the live on feed sound from the car tonight at Power Club. There was a UM.
The 913, I believe, of Sean Romano.
Aaron, what was his time?
447 for Sean Romano.
You'll have to let us
As Christian Compana is out there still ripping it up, having some fun. out of Fountain, Colorado, in his RS1 Polaris Razor.
They don't even build those cars anymore.
No, they sure don't. And I love that platform. There's let's see, there's at least at least four of them racing this weekend. We have Jeremy Blackburn, who races with Ultra 4. That's his platform as well. He's got 3 of them just because they don't make it anymore. He wants to be able to keep you know, if you have 3 cars, at least one of them will still run, right?
I think that's how that works.
That's how my math adds up.
So, and you got Travis Ollinger in one.
He is in a Can-Am single seater.
Oh, that's right.
He's got a Zollinger Racing Products Can-Am single seater similar to this, but that's great to see old Travis Zollinger back at the track. He's stepped away for a little bit. I know he got really busy in the machine shop with Zollinger Racing Products, so I haven't seen him yet, but I've seen him drive by. Oh, good question, Melissa. Does Casey have his onboard camera working this weekend?
That's a good question for everybody because I didn't ask him.
All right, well, yeah, Melissa, we'll put that in the notes. And John Dykus is tuned in. Wish you were here, but completely get it. It was great catching up with you at Broadview. And thanks for tuning in. And yeah, Brent Wofford, sorry about that. Race monitor's down on my end also. We're trying to get it updated. Hopefully we can get it figured out. And I know Aaron is definitely working on it.
The 99 car just left the start line.
Is that Emily Compana?
Yeah.
And her RS1 out of Fountain, Colorado with Combustion Syndicate, MPPP, Method Race Wheels, and AMSOIL. So it's a brother-sister battle between Emily and Christian Campana.
Yeah, I guess they were practicing all week and last week, and he was giving her pointers as she was following him around and stuff. So, you know, your first time racing to race in a single seat where you don't have anybody to give you instructions is a little different.
But she's out there having fun. So there's all 4 Campanas will be racing this weekend. Absolutely love it. And it is Marcy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. So Christian Campana crossing the Pierre Sports Center start finish as we speak.
Down there working on the computer. I can see her from here.
Trying to get it all figured out. But we got our rugged radios. We'll do some homework behind the scenes, get it all squared away. Again, if you were just tuning in, this is qualifying on this 2-mile course, getting everything set up for tomorrow's big race for the 2025 Pierre Sports Center Buffalo Chip 100 right here in Sturgis, South Dakota at the Buffalo Chip Power Sports Complex. And we are live right here from the Jack's Camper Studio. As Emily Campana driving around the mud hole. How far far of a drive is it from Fountain, Colorado for them? That's got to be a little bit of a haul, right? Watch this, I got a Google machine right here.
It's got to be. That's Colorado Springs, right? Thank you, Don.
That's a 7-hour drive, yeah, just outside of Colorado Springs, so they got a little bit of a haul.
451 was Christian.
Oh, 451 for Christian Compana. And Emily Campana is on screen right now. Just made it up to step up just a moment ago. So Emily Campana making her Yellowstone off-road racing debut here at the Pierre Sports Center Buffalo Chip 100. She'll be racing in the Youth 1000 class tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Is on the track.
She's on the backside, getting ready to head over by to where the hot pits are, I believe.
Okay.
So she's got about another minute or so left in her run.
Well, she's coming down the big hill right in front of us, actually.
Oh, I was way off.
Right? I'm watching the wrong. I was watching the wrong screen.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, well, not obviously. Here in the Jack's Campers studio, it's about a 20 to 30 second delay on the YouTube. So if I'm watching the chat, I get caught on that screen. I'm a little behind schedule. It is live, but there is a slight delay because it's got to go from here to the cloud, and then another cloud, and then somewhere else, and
then a cloud.
But Dallas with Montana Drone Company does an amazing job keeping the live feed running smoothly. So there goes Darian Jones and Nathan Jones in their XP 1000 out of Bonners Ferry, Idaho with Northwoods Performance out on their qualifying run. And the time starts right there at the Pierre Sports Center start finish.
That dip there is way worse than it looks on screen that it just went through. So there is a cone there saying you might want to check up.
Jade's just asking me for some money so she can run over to Mimi's Prairie Lunchbox and get a smoothie. So I guess that's already started.
Well, if you're buying the smoothies.
You want one? I can get a special delivery. And I'm sure I see Bailey's got a hand in her cup, or a cup in her hand, so she's already found the Dusty Goggles watering hole. It's been a beautiful weekend getting everything, or a week getting things all set up for this weekend. for the Pierre Sports Center Buffalo Chip 100 here in Sturgis, South Dakota.
What all sites did you guys go see?
We tried to see it all. We went to Mount Rushmore, Badlands Off-Road Park, not off-road, Badlands National Park. I went to Badlands Off-Road Park a couple months ago.
Yeah.
But Badlands National Park, we hit Custer State Park and did Beatles Highway. We did Bear Country, USA. We went to Deadwood, had lunch. Went to see where Wild Bill got shot. That was a cool little bar. Did a little putt-putt, did Spearfish Canyon, did some hiking, stayed in Leeds and Jim Siebert's all spruced up VRBO cabin. Absolutely beautiful. Man, I don't know what we didn't do.
And now you're at a race.
And now we're racing. So, you know, I turn a family trip into a race or turn a race into a family trip, however that works out. But we're having some fun watching Darian Jones out there on course out of Bonners Ferry, Idaho with Northwoods Performance. Sounds like somebody may have missed course and went towards the cornfield. I'm hearing over the rugged radios. Let's get somebody reeled back in. Darian Jones is still out there pushing strong on this 2-mile qualifier. And again, a huge shout out to Wild West Off-Road Series, Pierre Sports Center, Ray's Auto Body, Jim and Tracy's Alignment, Base Camp's Power Sports, Can-Am, Elevated Power Sports, Premier Alignment, Montana Drone Company, 3D Air, CEI Electrical, Mickey Thompson, CW Auto Services, Throttle Down Customs, Fire River Racing, Montana Men's Health, Diesel Shop Auto and Repair, Combustion Syndicate, Three Peaks Drilling, KB Masonry, Rugged Radios, J&M Tire, Y.O.R.R Construction, Next Gen, Ellis Audio, Fenways, Engel and Volkers, Montana Braveheart Nonprofit, JM Construction, Arnold Machinery, Napa, and Blackbeard Broncos. So please support who supports the sport. And again, tomorrow morning, we're going to do a parade lap at 8:30 a.m. That will not be live. And then we'll go live at 9 a.m. for the Youth 170s for a 30-minute race. And then we'll mix the Youth 1000s with the 1600s for a 6-lap race. Then we'll mix the stock and the comp for a 7-lap race. And then we'll have 3 separate UTV races, 8 laps apiece. And we'll finish up the day with the Pros and Pros Unlimited with an 8-lap race. Oh, we have one of our 1600s of Royce DeLynn with a Whitney riding shotgun of that 1967 VW Bug out of Richfield, Wisconsin. So Royce out there having some fun in that little Bug.
All for them.
Yeah, that's a pretty good drive. So we'll see if he can put some time on old Alexa Calange.
He just pulled off.
Oh no! So that's in the rugged radio pit area. Not sure what's going on here.
Well, that must be in the lower area.
Oh, I was just looking at the hay. They just did the hay, but I think you're right. That's early on in the track. Not sure what's going on with Royce Dalen. But our safety crew is quick on the chat. And timing is back. So race-monitor.com is still Grant Salisbury out front. And then it's TJ Kunkel, then Drake Kraft, Mike Ablott, Jordan Rupp, Sean Romano, Christian Compana, Austin Pyatt, Jacob Michaels, Austin Campana, Damian Jones, Stephen Quintero, Zach Ablott, Brandon Rennebarger, Jay McDonald, Jared Prindle, Heston Schessler, Heather Dyke, Hunter Biddle, Emily Campana, Alexa Kalange, Tanner Policios, and Royce Dallin is off course.
113 just.
Yeah, it looks like Tanner Policios, the number 115, and is. Didn't he run already?
Yeah, that's what it's 113.
Okay.
I'm trying to find it.
Oh, here we go. Sean Murphy and Jared Murphy out of Canyon City, Colorado in their X3 with Fremont Motorsports, Coleman Auto Parts, Jeremy Tosmick Customs Fabrication, Method Race Wheels, Rugged Radios, Amsoil, Super ATV, Timberline Trust, and his dad Murphy. So Sean Murphy is out on course, and Royce Dallin is having some problems. Sean Murphy out on course, having some fun.
One more time.
Copy, thank you. So our fastest time of the day is still Grant Salisbury with that 4:06.304. As we're watching Sean Murphy out there on his 2-mile qualifying run. Sean Murphy had a pretty good run in Broadview. See if he can back it up here at the Pierre Sports Center Buffalo Chip 100. Oh, Sean Murphy is having some problems. Carmen's keeping up on the YouTube channel. Looks like I see my girls running over to Mimi's Prairie Lunchbox, get some snacks. truck heading down.
Don't touch it. 777. Yep, this 777. Giovanni.
Giovanni Polanco in his 1990 Toyota Pre-Runner out of Billings, Montana with his family, JP Drywall, and looking for anybody who wants to improve his team, and he would thoroughly appreciate it. So Giovanni Polanco is out there in his old Toyota Pre-Runner putting those squirrels to work. We have been qualifying for just over an hour and a half. It looks like we're still shy of halfway through everybody who's qualified. So
If they're all going to.
yeah, we're definitely going to have a few that don't qualify. And obviously the Youth 170s do not qualify. So there's 8 there off the list. We have 67 who have registered to race with us this weekend for the Pierre Sports Center Buffalo Chip 100 with Yellowstone Off-Road Racing. And Giovanni Polanco and the old Pre-Runner having some fun.
Going to the gravel pit now.
And that's a new section, correct?
Yes.
And this is kind of a blind drop, so him checking up, he may not have pre-ran. Because I remember my first time coming up over that, you just see the sky for a while, and they drop down, take a slight left, and head on down, and they're going to be having some speed coming in this corner during the races. Blast through some mud a little bit. Uh-oh. Did he suck a little mud? I don't know. Giovanni Polanco is now coming to a stop. Tough break for Polanco. So Giovanni may be a victim of the Sturgis mud. Hopefully there's not too many buffalo chips in that mud hole.
No doubt.
I love how Dallas and Royal are switching up on the drones. We haven't lost hardly any of the action. So a huge shout out to Montana Drone Company for bringing you this live action here for the Pierre Sports Center Buffalo Chip 100. And look how nasty that mud is. And they were out there till after midnight pumping out all the corners. There was standing water in there, so they pumped them out last night, and hopefully it keeps drying out. But by mid-afternoon tomorrow, they'll be dry and it'll be dusty. But Brian's hopefully up tonight, and we'll be able to test that out tomorrow, hopefully. He's been working on it for a couple months and was waiting on a couple key parts to put it all together. And it sounds like they showed up just before the driver's meeting. Doing a little track maintenance on the backside. Oh, sounds like we are clear over the rugged race radios. Next car's about to take off. Patiently away. Oh, this is that all white.
This is John Lee.
John Lee, huh?
Sportsman. And look at him go.
What number's he? There's no
606. He's in the pro unlimited. Mike John.
Oh, Mike John Lee with Belfoche out of Belfoche. Belfouche. Thank you. Thank you. And he's in the Pro Sportsman, and he is self-sponsored. And look at that thing ripping, getting all sorts of slideways around here. This could be a new fast time. He is getting after it. Showing out what this Pro Unlimited truck can do. Sounds like we are going to have to do a drone swap, battery swap, so we're going to follow Mike John Lee all the way to the finish line.
That's an old Pro 2 car as well.
Oh, is it? Okay. It looks like it. He's out there giving it all. He'll be taking a hard right through the gravel pit here in just a moment. And tomorrow race, they're going to go straight through this section into the cornfield. Mike is out there getting it done in that old Pro 2. He's got a brand new fiberglass body on this thing and using all the track. Uh-oh, has a bedside.
It had all new fiberglass body on it.
Now maybe he'll sign that and give it to one of the kiddos after this race.
It is for sale.
Oh, this truck's for sale. You have a price tag?
I don't. They're making bids on the radio right now. They
like
said
it.
half price, now it's missing a fender.
I don't know if I go quite half price, but oh, looks like the kiddos went over to Mimi's Prairie Lunchbox. I see him got some fresh drinks in hand.
The step up's going to be interesting to see.
You gonna check up for it? Yes,
No.
he does. Oh, but he gets all sorts of hang time there. Dusts out Sean Murphy just a little bit, who's been broke on the side of the course for a bit. And look at this
getting
truck.
all the water out of all the muzzles.
Yes, he is giving it all. But does he have what it takes to bump out Grant Salisbury's time of 4:06? Man, we still haven't broke the 3-minute mark yet.
No. Some of our top drivers aren't out there yet.
Yeah, we still have Caleb Rupp, Casey Welty, Jeremy Brown, and the list goes on. Jared McGee is still yet to go.
CJ Yoakum is still
Oh,
yet
in
to
the old late 50s Bel Air. And he's got a NASCAR engine in that thing, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think it is.
That thing rips. It's really cool to see an old school Bel Air out here doing off-road things.
King shocks all the way around on that, so it's not just
On this one or CJ's?
CJ's.
So it's not your typical Bel Air, huh?
I didn't think they come standard from the factory that year with it.
NASCAR wasn't even a thing back then. Oh, and he's using all the track.
He's coming down the hill now, right behind us.
And he is flying. And that bedside's still hanging on for dear life. This is a 2-mile qualifier, getting everything set up for tomorrow's big race for the Pierre Sports Center Buffalo Chip 100 here in Sturgis, South Dakota at the Buffalo Chip Power Sport Complex.
Should be coming by everybody right now.
Now right there where you see those Jeeps lined up is where you exit for the Rugged Radio's hot pit.
It should using all of the tracks.
Man, he's laying it all out on the line. I'm excited to get a time for Mike Youngley. And he sends it over the Pierre Sports Center start finish. And he gets a 4:33. I'm surprised that old Grant Salisbury's time is holding up as well as it is. Don't get me wrong, he did a great run. But I thought Mike was going to give him a little run for his money, but...
Is that two-wheel drive versus four-wheel drive right there?
Yeah, big difference, yeah. The UTVs obviously are all four-wheel drive. Or at least they're supposed to be.
Well, I guess they don't have to run it.
You don't have to. And if something breaks.
I think most of them do, just to get that extra
Oh,
pull through.
especially out of the corner, exactly.
On track right now, just jumped on. It's
722 it looked like.
yeah.
Eric Rohr. Out of Rapid City, South Dakota, with Pa Gorney Chiropractic out of Rapid City, Black River Contracting, the Wave Detailing out of Bismarck, Rohrco Design out of Rapid City. So Eric Rohr is out there ripping and roaring.
Nice play.
You like that?
That was well played.
Every once in a while I get a clever one in there. So Eric Rohr having some fun and putting it down during qualifying. I do kind of miss that bank turn where you went way up on that bank.
Yeah, I know.
But
so
I do love the new course, so it's all working out. And he is really moving. Again, this is qualifying. They're taking it right there during race day. They'll go straight through that towards the cornfield. Oh, and he about blows it through the gravel pit. And there's probably a 3-foot ledge there that if he would have dropped that corner, he may have been turtled out for a moment. But he kept her on track just enough. Old Dykus is really itching that he's not out here.
575.
So Eric Rohr is out on course now.
Mark King just left the start finish in the 1600 bug on the 575.
574, I believe.
Oh, that could be it. Yep, 574.
And he's got Wolf Orca riding shotgun with him, that 1600 Class 5 Baja Bug. Out of Colbert, Washington, with Hooks Air-Cooled VW out of Spokane. CarTech Off-Road Parts, PCI Radios, and Inland Northwest Off-Road. So my paperwork is a little goofed up. It is 575 for Mark King. But it's still Grant Salisbury with that 4:06 time to beat. And then not too far behind him was TJ Kunkel, Drake Kraft, Mike Jong Lee, Mike Ablott, Jordan Rupp, who took off first, is still in that 6th position overall. And then it's Sean Romano, Christian Campana, and Austin Pyatt, and then Jacob Michaels are your top 10 during qualifying. I still see a line of cars patiently awaiting qualifying on this 2-mile course. As Rohr gets a little crossed up, but back on track. And don't forget, Mark King is also out here on course. Looks like Dallas is going to turn around, fly back, and try to chase down Mark King. So Eric Rohr and Mike King out on course right now. had a few victims out there of Tanner Policio, Sean Murphy, Royce Dallin, Sean Murphy, and Giovanni Polanco have all had issues out on course. So they'll be taking rear starts, but that's fine. Tomorrow's race is on adjusted time. They will take off 2 at a time every 30 seconds. This race will be on adjusted time tomorrow. Mark King hits the step up. Again, if you're anywhere in the area, come on out. We still have some qualifying yet to go and the Powder Puff race tonight. And then tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, we start the big races. We have a lot of races to go through tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. Again, we need to give a huge shout out to Woody, Mr. Buffalo Chip himself, Brian Williams with Dusty Goggles Promotion, Jim Siebers, Ray's Auto Body and their entire Dusty Goggles team. And then also the Y.O.R.R family with Aaron, Grizz, Don, Dean, Cody, Carmen, Ethan, Truman, Royal, Timmy, and everyone else who makes this happen. And Paul Barron, the 1541, is off the line. He's out of Sturgis, South Dakota. And he's looking for sponsors. So if you want to hop on board with Paul Barron in the 1641, go show him a little bit of support. Oh, we got Brian Williams. We were just talking about the Dusty Goggles recovery crew, and Mr. Brian Williams is the head honcho behind all that. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Seems like everything's going to plan so far.
Plan is, yeah, everything's going good so far. We're figuring out our ways to get around all of our irrigation piping and everything.
Yeah.
We're going to make a few little changes, make that easier.
And it sounds like you got a few more parts in today, and hopefully get that hooked up tonight.
Yep, as soon as qualifying's done, we're going to start pushing water. And
well, you got to wait for the Powder Puff race too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That one's going to be a fun one to watch.
Yep, nope, that'll be a good one.
And yeah, you've been out here for a couple months, nights, weekends, been putting it all together for Yellowstone and Ultra 4. And man, we are super stoked about the changes, and I'm excited to see how this irrigation system works. No pressure.
Right, yep. I know.
Hopefully we got a lot of pressure.
Yes.
From the pump.
Exactly. No, hopefully everything works out here. I know I'm glad I'm talking to the racers, and everybody loves the changes that we got going on. They love the extensions on the track.
That back section through the cornfield, they're going to be up over 100 miles an hour. That's going to be, these drones are going to give us some shots tomorrow.
Yep. Yeah, I know I talked with the Tibbetts boys up there. They were happy.
Oh, the crazy Indians.
Yep, able to get the truck cooled down, kick back and relax for a little bit, as Monty says, not have to stress so much.
Those guys are funny.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, what do you do in your spare time?
Just a day job thing.
Oh, you got to go to work still.
Yeah.
With Ray's Auto Body?
Yep, every once in a while I got to sneak that in, so.
No, it's been I know it's a lot of work behind the scenes, and you know everybody from the race organizations, we thoroughly appreciate all you do.
Absolutely, we love having you guys out here. So hopefully with the changes to the track and new bar, and if I can find time here in the next week, we'll get our shade up and make this a much better experience for next year.
Yeah, I see my girls are out there. They've already visited Mimi's Prairie Lunchbox, and Bailey's got a drink from the Dusty Goggles watering hole.
Yep, we got some nice cold drinks this year.
What all-
Slushies this year.
Yeah, what all do you have in there?
Mainly beer. We got vodka, rum, whiskey. Got all your liquors sitting there too. We make some good cocktails. Got a couple slushy drinks, one non-alcoholic and one little rum in it to keep the parents happy and cooled off.
Is it working yet?
We're trying it.
Slushy machine's going?
Slushy machine's going. Yeah.
We'll have to give that a try.
Yeah, why aren't we trying with that?
Well, some of it's got to work. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Well, and you had to go out races tonight, so now you got to wait longer.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, we'll see.
Okay.
It's 2 laps.
Well, 4 laps. 2 races.
4 laps. 2 races, 4 laps, so they need 16 minutes.
And short course only, correct?
Yeah, they're staying on the qualifying lap,
Yep.
which is roughly 2 miles, correct?
We're pushing 3.
Oh, the qualifier's 3 miles.
Well, just the qualifiers 2.
Yeah, and then the big lap is 6.03. I did my own GPS on it yesterday. I was like, how close are we to this 6 miles? We're on it.
Yep, right at 6 miles. So.
And I saw somebody take off. I missed them.
Here was it this one by Brady McDonald.
Brady McDonald. What was that number? 252? Oh, here we go. The 2542 of Brady McDonald and Josh Cuppy. And that 1976 F100 out of South Dakota with McDonald's Farms. That's such I love the old steel bodies out here that race with Yellowstones. And you got eyes all out on the course. Looks like Jim Siebert and your whole team's out there having some fun. And a couple issues, nothing too major yet. And right there, if you follow those power lines, tomorrow is where they're going to be doing 100 miles an hour.
I think we're going to...
Not the 1600s.
Not
the 1600s.
Not the 1600s.
I think our pros 115.
115. I was guessing, over 100.
Mm-hmm.
115 miles an hour. That's going to be wild.
I give the Mav-R 110, 115. It's one thing, those Mav-Rs are not covered. So
Yeah, they can go until they can't. And we're still waiting on a couple of our heavy hitters. We have Casey Welty, Caleb Rupp, Jeremy Brown, CJ Yoakum, the old Bel Air. I'm excited to see him go. Oh, the Crazy Indians haven't gone yet either. And who's driving this one, Monty?
Monty.
I know they all switch it up from time to time.
Monty was driving, I believe Jade is co-driving for him this year.
And why do they call them the Crazy Indians?
I think they call themselves the Crazy Indians.
You know why? Because they're crazy Indians.
Yes, they are.
And they're out here having fun. I can't remember what race it was.
If you ever drank with them, there's no question why they call them.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Broadview a year ago on the podium. We were doing the interviews, and how was it coming in? He's like, well, Dad said that ice is melting in the beer cooler, so I better hurry up and get a cold beer. Tippett's out here having fun. But right now we're watching Brady McDonald. We are qualifying on a 2-mile qualifying course. All part of the Pierre Sports Center Buffalo Chip 100 here in Sturgis, South Dakota at the Buffalo Chip Power Sports Complex. And Maggie's rooting on Tenacious Racing and Compana. A pretty good crowd right here in front of us in the Jack's Camper Studio. And back at home watching on the YouTubes. And it's just qualifying. Tomorrow's going to be bigger and better. So we're all excited about the Powder Puff race tonight. And that is a female racer who has never been in the driver's seat during a Yellowstone off-road race. I think we got about 7 of them that'll be taken off. Is that Jared McGee, possibly?
Yep. Yes, it is. Good call.
So So the 4985 of Jared McGee with Eaton Nilsson. Out of Watkins, Colorado with Rusty Nail Racing. Schaefer's Oil, Warren Winches, Rigid Lighting, Metal FX Wheels, Sandcraft Motorsports, CT Raceworks, Adrenaline Driven Motorsports. And I came to the Broadview race just about a month ago with Yellowstone, and the airlines goofed up my flights. I missed one, so got delayed into Broadview and bumped into Bobby Lindgren, who was heading to the track. He said, Jared's on his way to get me, so just ride with us out there, say Grizz a ride out. So I love the off-road community coming together and helping everybody out. So thanks again, Jared McGee, for the ride from Broadview Airport. Oh, and a huge jump from Brady McDonald. And just like that, the timing went down on us again. We'll get that back in action.
She's almost got it back on. She's got a test.
Well, Monty must be lined up and coming close because you got Melvin and the boys sitting down here getting ready to watch his run. So
yeah.
he can't be too far off up there.
Front row seat right here in front of the Dusty Goggles watering hole. I love the new bar.
New bar is going to be awesome. A little bit more work to do in there, but yes, hopefully here in the future we will be able to stream this live feed right inside the bar.
Yeah, and you have a VIP section in there too, right?
Yep, you'll come on in. Working on getting some nice cool air blowing in there. Say we'll have all the live feed going in there.
And cold drinks.
Cold drinks ready to go. So
I see Thomas Hackman up there lined up.
Can't see who's on the start and finish right now.
Could be Joe Fabrizio.
That's Joe Fabrizio.
Yeah.
Oh, that's, remember the old MFO car, whatever it was?
MAF.
Out of Helena, right?
Yep.
They raced with us for years.
The first time I saw that,
like 3 guys that owned that car and they could take turns, right?
Oh, I love that.
well, what got my attention with them, the first time they showed up, that Jeep was actually mounted on the roof of a Kenworth hanging over in front of the windshield because the trailer behind it was loaded with all their other machines for the race. They literally
made it happen.
They set up ramps and they drove it off the hood of the semi. That's the only place they had to haul it. So, yeah, those guys, I remember how many races they ran with you guys.
Wow,
Several
they
years.
ran for several years with us.
Yeah, so Joe Fabrizio is up next in his wife's race car. She had to work, so he's like, I guess I'll take your car and race it for you.
I mean, why would you?
We're just hoping you doesn't park that Jeep on top of anybody this week.
We're like another Jeep. That's how we know Jeeps are made.
Yeah, exactly. Old Joe Fabrizio and Albert Contreras had a hiccup a few years ago in Broadview. But off the line here is the 101 of Joe Fabrizio. And Mylin Biddle riding shotgun in that 1991 Jeep Cherokee. Out of Helena, Montana with Some Fear 406 Racing, Trail Rig Racing, and Montana Auto Fab. He brought his 2 little kids with him this weekend, and saw Eric Weichel is not racing here, but he's supporting his buddies, Tom Biddle and Joe Fabrizio.
Sounds like Eric will be racing in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think he'll be back here for the Ultra 4 race. And then he's hoping he doesn't do too much damage because he wants to race Vegas to Reno as well. With the Best in the Desert and Ultra 4.
I think we have a few guys that came this weekend prepping for Ultra 4 in 2 weeks. Come see the course, see what they're getting into.
A little test run.
Yep.
Yeah, Travis Zollinger's one of those.
Yep.
Great to see him back on the track. And yeah. Uh-oh, rollover. Who's that going to be? Is that Fabrizio? Well, there's a UTV out on course as well, if I remember right.
UTV just went by us, so...
Well, hopefully Fabrizio didn't tear up Miranda's race car too much.
Anybody got eyes on the rollover? Anybody got eyes on the rollover?
Okay, could be Jared McGee.
Don, you guys should be able to see that.
Looks like the drone is frozen on us. I do apologize about that. We'll get that sorted here shortly.
do I need to go?
All right. Well, Brian, always a pleasure, buddy. Get to work.
I think he rolled it right over there.
So Brian had a fun little chat with him, but now he's quick on his feet and back to work, keeping everybody safe and sound.
He landed back on his wheels.
Okay, so Jared McGee did a little flop, but landed back on his wheels. Caleb Rupp over here, he's not in his race suit yet.
Dallas has changed. I think
It's still frozen. Oh, sorry, the timing is not up.
yes, it's still frozen. Dallas.
Do a little tech behind the scenes.
What was that, Connor?
I believe I see Randy Tucker in the lineup, Thomas Hackman, and again I have eyes on Caleb Rupp, who is not with his machine.
Fabrizio is dropping down the hill behind us. I know you can't see that on the screen, but he is dropping down the downhill and still going.
He's got his Weiss race Jeep still moving strong.
Once again, Joe Fabrizio is qualifying. Our camera is locked up right now and froze up, but
While we're waiting for the drone to get back in action, we have Caleb Rupp in here. His wife, I think, is sitting P6. You gonna be able to bump her out?
I think so.
Okay.
Unfortunately, she had some issues. Her rear lug nuts were loose.
Oh, she was a little off pace, but still solid.
Yeah, that's good. Good.
So where's your race today? You qualifying today?
I'm just waiting.
Okay.
There's still a lot of cars to go.
Yeah, there's still a bunch. Yeah, we're barely halfway through. So.
Yeah. Is it only halfway right now? Oh,
yeah.
boy.
Yeah, timing just went down on me, but last time I checked, it was about halfway.
Okay.
Oh.
You got it now?
No, it's not up, but I switched screens. Still fighting some tech issues here.
So was that Jared McGee that rolled over?
Yeah, I think Jared McGee rolled over by the hot pits. That's one of your buddies, right?
He's pitted right next to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a friend from Colorado. Came up by himself.
Hopefully he can get it back in action.
Yeah, we'll have to go check in with him here a little bit later and hopefully get his car going for tomorrow.
Yeah, 'cause, that's what I love about the off-road community is everybody's out there you want everybody to start the race. You want to beat them on the track, not in the pits.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
you got some parts. I know somebody gave you some parts here recently, right?
Yes, at the last one, Jeremy Brown helped me
Yeah,
out
that's
big
what it
time. Gave me a pair of rear axles so I could race Broadview, and that was awesome. Very nice of him.
And you got third place in the 12-hour.
Yes.
Wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Tried to Ironman it.
I
You
tried.
almost had it.
I made it 9 hours, and I was done. Yeah, it was pretty tiring. It's huge props to Jeremy making it the full 12. That's amazing.
That's pretty impressive. And it looks like the drone is back in action.
And not only Jeremy, but your wife, Iron
Woman
yes.
did, and took home that
They
little
did.
trophy.
I know, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Very nice of you guys to come up with that, too.
Yeah, on
Last
the
minute.
fly.
Yeah.
Because it was the Iron Man, but then George's out there doing it, and we're like, let's split this in half. And Iron Man and Iron Woman during the 12-hour Broadview race, and she did it.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
And she's in your old beater race car.
Right.
It's still a solid car.
and Monty Tibbetts just went out on track.
So we are back and running.
fast usually, so
Yeah.
it'll be interesting.
So Monty Tibbetts in that F-150 out of Pine Ridge, South Dakota with Lone Kid Racing and the Crazy Indians. Mitchell
Are you gonna
Acoustic
qualify,
Drywall,
Caleb?
Tidbits Cattle Company, Janus Cattle Company, MJM Prep and Fab, Kenny Winter Welding, Monty's Burritos, and JDR Incorporated. So you're just kind of picking the lines as you're watching the live show a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. Waiting for the mud to dry up.
Yeah,
some,
I thought Casey was saying the same thing earlier.
I think almost everyone in the Unlimited UTV class is waiting.
I don't blame you.
you.
But just don't miss your slot.
Yeah, I'll make it. We still got quite a few to get lined up. But I'm excited to get out there. It's fun. A lot of new, neat little changes. And
Yeah, you know, it used to be a 3-mile course roughly, and almost doubled it to 6 miles. So, you know, it used to be a short course, and now I'm going to call it a short course endurance race.
yeah,
It's,
that's a good way to put it.
You still have to be on it. You can't slapse too much, but
Yeah.
and on that back stretch, so you get that MAV-R over 100 mile an hour. You think?
Oh yeah.
What's OES? What's your top range? You think?
115.
115. That is moving.
Definitely. That'll be fun.
And you've been running that MAV-R for about a year now. Kind of found some kinks in it, and it seems like you got it dialed in pretty good.
Yeah, almost 2 years now.
2 years.
So
okay.
I did all of last season on it. Yep. And
Oh,
see, that's
there's that mud hole you're wanting to dry out.
Exactly. Trying to stay inside that one. But yeah, I'm glad I went. I did a pre-run lap just in Jordan's car. Did one regular lap and then one qualifying. So I'm like, oh, I should get eyes on qualifying. Aaron told me last night, oh, qualifying's the exact same it's always been. Well, it's not.
No, it's not.
So I'm glad I took a lap to see that.
It's the exact same as it is this weekend.
Right. Yes. Yes. Exactly.
But no, it should be fun, and I think it's 4:06 is the fastest lap so far. So
Nice. Who was that? You know?
Schuessler.
No.
Salisbury.
Salisbury. Sorry,
Yeah.
Starts with an S.
Figured
My
it's
timing's
probably-
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, Salisbury.
He's pretty fast.
He's super fast. He was one of our first runners out there, and I really thought that time wasn't going to stick, and then all of a sudden apparently it was a lot better of a run than I anticipated.
Oh, there goes.
Oh, there's Tucker, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So Randy Tucker, the 1933, with David riding shotgun in his MAV-R out of Malta, Montana, with Elite Diesel, Elevated Power Sports, and Olson Excavation. And you recently sold C4, but you
Yeah.
kind of stayed on board. Is that going okay so far?
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
going well.
The American dream is to start a business from the bottom, work your way up. I mean, it's pretty cool, buddy.
Yeah, it's good. It worked out for the circumstances. I would say probably the best it could have. So, yeah, still a lot of things to deal with at my facility there.
I'll bet.
So I didn't buy any of my equipment or anything.
So you're selling all this on Marketplace every day?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I got a friend helping me out with a lot of it, so that's nice. But,
And that's right here in Sturgis, right?
yes, about 15 minutes away.
And how big is the building you're trying to get rid of?
45,000 square feet.
Jeez, that's huge.
It's for sale. If anyone needs one.
Well, perfect.
There you go, Miles.
Yeah, that's exactly what I need.
You can park your camper in the corner.
Yeah, and have plenty of room for activities.
Right.
So we'll see what time Randy Tucker can throw down.
Monty is heading for the start finish now.
Still waiting for timing to pop back up. But this 2-mile qualifier is going to be fun to watch. You gonna go get suited up?
Probably not yet.
All right,
but
all right.
I'll be ready soon.
All right. Well, Caleb, always a pleasure, buddy. Good seeing
Yes,
you, and
good to
best
see
of
you
luck.
guys.
And try to beat your wife on the track.
I'll give it a shot.
So Caleb Rupp, definitely one of the stars in Yellowstone off-road racing, as we're watching Randy Tucker with Elite Power Sports. Oh, blows that corner just a tick, keeps her back on. He's got both of his kids racing tomorrow morning in the Youth 170. They used to switch seats, but one of them got a pretty cool Christmas present. And here comes the Crazy Indians over the Pierre Sports Center, start finish. Oh, and Tucker takes a big donkey kick on the step up.
Step up.
Yeah.
Aaron, what was
5th overall with a 433 is Tibbetts with the Crazy Indians. Great run for them. And I see their crew loaded up. They came to watch. Now they're going to head to the pits and check her out.
Yeah, Zollinger on deck right now.
Oh, Travis Zollinger's on deck. As we're watching Randy Tucker using the entire course.
Car, the single seat or the mount bar? Zero. Thanks. Right here is Travis.
Zollinger has 3 cars out here.
He has 2 cars here. Go here.
So he'll be in the single seat Can-Am X3.
X3 for the turbopod.
And here he takes off, number 20 of Travis Zollinger out of Logan, Utah. Mr. Zollinger Racing Products himself with K&T Performance, Logan Coach, Warren, Sparco, and FK Rod Ends. This will definitely be a fast time for sure. Travis Zollinger had to step away a little bit and take care of some business there with ZRP, but he's back racing with Yellowstone. It sounds like he's going to be back in 2 weeks for Ultra 4 USA.
I will tell you that is the fastest I've seen anybody go through those whoops yet.
Yeah,
Travis just-
Zollinger is hauling the mail. He's trying to chase down Salisbury's time of that 4:06. We'll see if he can make it stick. So here comes Tucker across the Pierre Sports Center. Start finish. And Dallas and Royal will chase down Travis Zollinger. There's the dust cloud. He is running strong out here on his 2-mile qualifier. He's racing 2 separate UTVs. He's racing his Pro and his Pro Unlimited. Oh, looks like Jade Ellen Baylor joining us here in the Jack's Camper studio. You want to come say hey? Ella's talking with her face. Jade, come on in. What'd you get?
A peach smoothie.
Peach smoothie from Mimi's Prairie Lunch box. Oh, and Ella's got a push pop, huh? Smiling. Looks like Bailey's been over there at the Dusty Goggles watering hole, getting some drinks. What all have you got in there?
Some rum drink, I don't know.
Some rum drink and a beer.
Yep.
Perfect. You guys having fun?
Yeah.
Jade, you were here at this race last year, and you couldn't wait to come back, and your sister was jonesing, and we had to drag your mama along, huh?
Yep.
I think she's having fun. Look at the smiles here. As Travis Zollinger is really laying down as extremely fast as he makes it up the step up, and that is a beautiful single seat X3 Can-Am. Oh, Thomas Hackman. You remember that car, Jade? The old Dodge Ram Charger is going to be taking off.
Yeah.
4.718 seconds behind Graham.
So Tucker just took P2 1 second behind Salisbury. So Tucker just threw down an amazing run as we're watching another one by Travis Zollinger in one of his UTV races. He'll be racing this one and his Can-Am Maverick R on the Unlimited. Well, Ella, what have you been doing today? You've been doing nothing, huh? You're not having any fun. Big smile says it all. Get a little shy on me. At home, you never quit talking. Well, especially your sister.
How rude.
4 seconds.
Oh, 4 seconds behind Salisbury. So it's Salisbury 1, Randy Tucker 2. Still waiting on race monitor to pop back up for us, but we'll keep you with the info best we can through those rugged race radios. Oh, looks like old Miranda Joe's tuned in from back home. Thanks for checking it out. Wish you were here. But she's probably out there trying to get a suntan. Oh, there we go. Ella got a laugh out of that one. And I know Miranda's laughing at me.
Here comes Travis.
Oh, man. So that means Thomas Hackman just took off. And we'll get a time for Zollinger here in just a moment. So Thomas Hackman and Edgar And that 1982 Dodge Ram Charger out of Rapid City, South Dakota, with Dirty Bird's drive shafts out of St. Louis, Thirsty's Burgers and Beers, Hackman Trucking out of Medford, Oregon, and Brandy McKenzie Photography.
Number 24 is on deck next.
And Hackman had raised $4,620 for their race mile-thon. Oh, now I'm getting a text. And our new fast time of the day is Travis Zollinger with a 3:58. We knew that was a fast time, and it stuck. So Travis Zollinger, our new quickest of the day, we finally broke the 4-minute mark. Thank you, Aaron, for that info. So 3:58. New fast time of the day by Travis Zollinger as we're chasing Travis Hackman. I love that old Ram Charger, and you can see the exclamation marks on the top. That's for each exclamation point on there is a race that he has started and finished. But don't forget, Zollinger still is going to qualify in the Mav-R, which technically should be even faster with the amount of power it has.
Power-wise, yes, but this track, can you use that power? Or is the agility of that single seat
man, that's
better?
It's apples and oranges right there as Hackman's getting ready to make it up the step-up jump. Get some throat lozenges in here. Keeping everything rolling smooth for the 2025 Pierre Sports Center Buffalo Chip 100 here in Sturgis, South Dakota at the Buffalo Chip Power Sports Complex. Buffalo Chip proper has over 600 acres out here, and during the Buffalo Chip they have full service campsites, an awesome concert series, multiple bars, shower house, laundry, general store, a gas station on site, bikini beach with a zip line, and so much more.
So top 5 sitting qualifying right now. Travis Zollinger, Salisbury, Randy Tucker, TJ, Eric Rohr, and 6 would be Drake Kraft.
That's a pretty good lineup, especially for Drake Kraft and TJ Kunkel for their first time racing with us here at Yellowstone Off-Road Racing, as Thomas Hackman is still out there pushing, and his wife is actually going to be racing Bud with a very similar livery, racing under the Hackman race name. And they've got some swag bags for sale too this weekend, so if you're here on site, come check them out also.
All the money's going towards a nonprofit here in Sturgis, or no, in Rapid City.
Rapid City, yeah. They raised over $4,600 during the Broadview race for their, it's not a walk-a-thon, it's a race-a-thon. So every mile they complete, they will match your money.
That's Bob Tom. Just jumped on the line.
So he's in another Zollinger car. He's in Zollinger's rental car. Bob Tom and Matt Ryan out of Victor, Idaho with BRP. Zollinger Racing Products. Teton Performance. Flying Ryan Mobile Lube. Driven Motorsports and Marine. Fly Racing. Western Power Sports. SCS Wraps. Wayland Speed. BFG. Caliber Products, and Joe's Bank Account. So Bob, Tom, and another Zollinger Racing product car out there having some fun. And Dallas and Royal with Montana Drone Company have done an amazing job out here keeping this going on. So we need to give a huge shout out to Wild West Off-Road Series, Elevated Power Sports, Can-Am, Base Camp Power Sports, Jim and Tracy's Alignment, Ray's Auto Body, Pierre Sports Center,
Premier Alignment,
Speak up,
Montana Drone Company, 3D Air,
CEI Electrical,
Mickey Thompson, CW Auto Service, Throttle Down Customs, Fire River Racing,
Montana Men's Health, The Diesel Shop Auto and Repair, Combustion Syndicate, Three Peaks Drilling, KB Masonry, Rugged Radios, J&M Tire, Roller Construction,
Blackbeard Bronco, Napa, Arnold McInerney,
Machinery.
JM Construction, Montana,
Montana, Braveheart Nonprofit, Next Gen, Ellis Audio, Fenways, Engel, and Voker. So please support who supports the sport. Whether you're building a race car, getting your mall crawler going, your tow rig, or anybody in between, show these companies some love, the same love they show Yellowstone Off-Road Racing. Thank you, Jade, for the help there. That was Jade Hasselquist.
It's Travis on screen.
No, that's Bob Tom.
Bob Tom.
And Travis's car.
Yeah. The ZRP messes me up.
Oh, I get it every time. So Bob Tom, his first race with Yellowstone was just about a month ago at the Broadview 12-hour race, and it looks like he is hooked.
Next up will be Cody Olson.
Oh,
in the Ford
nice.
996 car. He just left the start-finish line.
Looks like Maggie and Melissa are tuned in. Thanks for checking us out.
That's Cody Olson on track right now.
So Cody Olson out there, gonna give her all he's got. So Cody Olson out of Billings, Montana with Elevated Power Sports, Bighorn Drywall and Construction, Blackbeard Broncos, Copyright, HCR, Must Be Nice Performance, Premier Alignment, Combustion Syndicate, and the Beasel Shop. And Olson is Premier Alignment, correct?
No.
No, they're just tight with it.
Yep. What was that number again?
So up next will be the 2959 of Heath Olson in his Can-Am X3 out of Fromberg, Montana with Elevated Power Sports and Bighorn Drywall. Oh, and it looks like Nan's watching back home. She must be tuned in with Miranda Joe. Thanks for checking us out. Jade, Ella, Bailey, and myself have had a wonderful time here in South Dakota. And now we get to go racing. As Cody Olson is making his way around this 2-mile qualifier. Looks like Bailey's trying to bail out on us, but Jade wants to stick around, huh?
Stuck, announcing.
Oh, there we go. Come on in.
No.
Oh, it's a polite no thanks. Sometimes. Most of the time. So Cody Olson getting ready to hit the step up. Big donkey kick, but keeps her under control. A 4.50 for Bob Tom. But it's still out front of Travis Zollinger, then Salisbury, and then Randy Tucker. Looks like Ella's ready to jump in here in the booth with me, huh? No, still smiles. Smiles for miles, right? So Cody Olson driving around the outside of this little mud puddle. This is going to be a pretty solid time for Cody Olson.
Thumped just now should be Heath Olson. Yep, that's Heath Olson on track.
So obviously
that's Cody's dad.
Cody's dad. All right. They're the one that had the helicopter at Broadview last year, right?
Yes.
So the 2959 of Heath Olson and his Can-Am X3 out of Fromberg, Montana with Elevated Power Sports and Bighorn Drywall. Uh-oh, and here's CJ Yoakum up next.
Heath Olson is actually racing Angel's car. Remember
Oh, Angel Barker, right?
Yeah.
She was tuned in a little bit ago, wishes she was here.
That's actually his car, but she usually is the driver on the record on that car.
But this is definitely one you're going to watch up next. The old 57 Bel Air of C.J. Yoakum. And your daughter Sheridan Adams is riding.
Cheyenne.
Huh? Or Cheyenne. I've read that wrong. Yeah. Cheyenne Adams.
Yeah, you're used to saying Sheridan.
I am used to saying that. Now, your whole family's out here racing this weekend, huh?
Sheridan is not here.
Oh, that is right. Okay.
Car. Yeah.
All right.
She broke in Broadview. She had a wedding this weekend, so.
So here comes Cody Olson. He's getting ready to cross the Pierre Sports Center start finish. We'll get a time for him shortly, and then send out C.J. Yoakum. Oh, and Bailey's bringing us some treats from the Dusty Goggles watering hole, huh? So we have Heath Olson out on course. We'll get a time for Cody Olson here in just a moment.
Cody's time.
38. 10th overall right now.
I believe he just got a 4.38 for Cody Olson as we're watching his dad Heath Olson on the step-ups as we speak. And up next is C.J. Yoakum. Don't go anywhere. This is a crowd favorite. And he is off the line and running. C.J. Yoakum with Cheyenne Adams in that beautiful 57 Bel Air out of Sarpy, Montana with White Claw and Viagra. And he is sending it. Look at CJ. This has got an old NASCAR engine in it. Old Bel Air, King shocks all the way around. The first time I saw this car was a few years ago at Broadview, and I absolutely fell in love with it. And CJ is definitely a great character of Yellowstone off-road racing. He's here to have fun. Not every day you get to see a Bel Air blasting through the Black Hills here in Sturgis, South Dakota. I wonder what kind of time he can throw down against these UTVs and the pros. And he's racing in the pros as well.
Yes, he's in the pro.
And one pro I didn't see show up is Nick Nicola. What happened to him?
I don't think he got it back together after
Broadview
losing the transmission in Broadview.
But the time to beat right now is Travis Zollinger of a 358. Then it's Salisbury, then Tucker. 1, 2, 3.
I think CJ's going to be able to beat that 358.
That's a lot of steel to be pushed around this track.
Right.
I think he'll have a better chance for faster times tomorrow when he gets to back in that back section. Really throw down that horsepower. But just talking to Caleb Rupp, he's going to be able to hit 115 miles an hour in that Mav-R tomorrow. That's insane.
Says, so.
Oh, and it sounds like Travis Zollinger is up next. He's going to try to beat his own time of 3:58. He is racing in the Pro and the Unlimited, correct? Pro UTV and Pro Unlimited.
One thing what CJ will have to say is when somebody gets stuck behind him, that thing's got so much horsepower and does nothing but spin those tires the whole time.
So he puts up the dust cloud. We'll see if Dusty Goggles can put up that irrigation to help everybody else out. He hadn't raced that car in a little while, but he did say a couple weeks ago he did a little test and tune at a local race. So great to see him back and running.
After rolling it on Friday night, rolled it in the main heat on Friday, or whatever, the semis, and then went to win it on Saturday.
Loving it. He called it a bump and run. I don't know exactly what that is.
Bump and runs are big out here. It's pretty much you can bump during the race.
And then run.
And then run. So it's a lot of light cars to that. That's why the bodies look so rough. Is they will start getting into each other.
And this car was made about the same time you were, back in 1957, right?
Maybe if you added a year and swapped those two numbers around.
Okay, all right.
But nice try.
So CJ Yoakum out here having some fun. Is Cheyenne screaming right now, or she?
No,
she's loving it.
She usually tells him to go faster.
Oh, and he gets all sorts of slideways.
He goes, she's the only one that just tells me to go faster and I need to man up.
The Dusty Goggles watering hole slinging up some really good drinks for everybody here on site. And Jade, what'd you get from Mimi's Prairie lunchbox?
We got volcano tots, and I got beef smoothie.
Where'd you put my wallet when you're done?
Mom did it.
Okay, all right. Just making sure. Ella, what'd you get? Strawberry smoothie. Was it good? Nice. So CJ Yoakum is making his way down to the Pierre Sports Center start-finish. We'll get a time for him here shortly. And he is all throttle. This will be a full send over the elevated tabletop. Looks like 11th overall for CJ Yoakum. So up next is Travis Ollinger and his UTV Unlimited MAV-R out of Logan, Utah, with Zollinger Racing Products, K&T Performance, Logan Coach, Warren, Sparco, and FK Rod Ends. Looks like we still have a pretty good crowd tuned in on the Yellowstone Off-Road YouTubes. And there's a great shot. It looks like that's Travis Zollinger getting ready to take off, and we are ready for it. Look at that MAV-R. Zollinger Racing Products makes some amazing parts, and Travis knows how to prove those parts
Good when you guys are.
with Yellowstone Off-Road Racing, Best of the Desert, King of the Hammers, and Ultra 4. He builds the parts and he comes out here and tests them. And he is off and running. Travis Zollinger, number 20, out of Logan, Utah, is going to be pushing this MAV-R to the limits, trying to beat his own time of a 3.58. Can he do it? He can. Will he?
I'm saying he's going to be faster in the single seat X3 than this.
We'll see. I don't know. He's pushing hard.
He is pushing hard.
That MAV-R, that new platform they have is absolutely amazing.
I just think, I mean, the suspension was so dialed in on that X3. He's been running it so long. I think he's super comfortable in that car.
This coverage of Yellowstone Off-Road Racing for the Buffalo Chip 100 is presented by Pierre Sports Center and is brought to you by our official sponsors: Elevated Power Sports, CW Auto Services, Base Camp Power Sports, and by Rugged Radio. As Travis Zollinger is pushing hard, making it through the gravel pit.
He jumped coming down the hill.
So you can't tell on video, but that is a blind drop, so you can't tell where it's going.
And it's steep.
Absolutely amazing. Travis Zollinger had his pre-run in the X3 single-seater, but now he's laying it down the MAV-R. I don't know, Grizz. I think he's going to beat his own time with this run.
We'll see.
And then again, I think tomorrow during the big race, the MAV-R just has the horsepower.
I think tomorrow the Mavar is definitely going to be the faster car out there.
Of the day, I think.
Yeah.
They're just so light, nimble, and they've got the horsepower. And that new 7-speed actual transmission is just amazing. As he's through the step ups quick and easy. I think I'm gonna name those the elevated step ups. Let's roll with that. Because you got to elevate to go up a step up. See?
There you go.
Perfect.
You're so clever.
They don't pay me just for my looks.
Obviously.
So Travis Zollinger with a great run under his hands, but he has the fastest of the day with that 3:58. Can he top it? What do you guys think back at home? Is Zollinger going to beat his own time or not? Let me know in the YouTube chat.
It's looking good right now. The reason I said that earlier is the whoops. He looked way smoother in the other cars with whoops than this.
But maybe it's because he's going faster in this car.
Could be.
Oh, it has a little bit of a bobble, but able to keep her back into control.
Coming down the next downhill.
Oh, is that Welty, right? Up next?
No, that's Lacey.
Yes, yeah, Lacey Welty.
Oh, yeah.
She's still a Welty. I just saw the speed car. So Travis Zollinger out there pushing strong, trying to bring it home. Does he have what it takes to beat his own time of that 3:58? Again, this is qualifying for the 2025 Pierre Sports Center Buffalo Chip 100 in beautiful Sturgis, South Dakota, here at the Buffalo Chip Power Sports Complex. Thanks again to Woody, Mr. Buffalo Chip himself, Brian Williams, Jim Seaver, and the entire Dusty Goggles team. And then we can't thank the Yellowstone Off-Road family enough of Aaron, Grizz, Don, Dean, Cody, Carmen, Ethan, Truman, Royal, Timmy, and the list goes on. And a...
What was that?
4:03 for Zollinger. So could not bump out his time, but I think that's going to put him 1 and 2 for the day.
Yeah.
That is
Second, Travis. Third, Grant. Fourth, Randy. Fifth, TJ.
What a great run by all. So Travis Zollinger 1 and 2. And who's on the course now? I missed their start.
He dropped when we were on a Nathan Jones.
What's he?
Stock class.
Stock class. So Nathan Jones and Darian Jones in that 1996 Ford Ranger out of Bonners Ferry, Idaho, with Northwoods Performance, Maxxis Tires, L&J Business Services, Patriot Chassis, Elite Racing Engines, REL Engineering Laboratories, and North Idaho Welding. So I'll run over our top. It is in P1, Travis Zollinger in the Turbo class. P2, Travis Zollinger in the Unlimited. Then it's Grant Salisbury, Randy Tucker, TJ Kunkel, Eric Rohr, Drake Kraft, Monty Tibbetts, Mike Young Lee, Mike Ablott, John Lee, Mike Ablott, Cody Olson, CJ Yoakum, Heath Olson, Jordan Rupp, Brady McDonald, Sean Romano, Bob Tom, Christian Campana, Austin Pyatt, and Jacob McKellis. So Caleb Rupp is on deck. Did we miss Welty taking off?
Yes, Lacey.
So Lacey Welty did take off
in that speed car.
Yeah, beautiful car. I'm trying to flip through my sheets here. Lacey Welty and Cassie riding shotgun in that Speed Diablo out of Sheridan, Wyoming with Go Fast, Don't Die. In Y.O.R.R Construction, RTR Automotive Services. I don't have it, but it's got to be CW Auto Services as well.
Yes.
one of our sponsors here at Yellowstone Off-Road Racing.
And she looks like she's doing good. She's heading into the gravel pit right now. And she is now officially in the gravel pit.
And she's putting that speed machine to its limits.
Well, she didn't check up as much as I thought, but...
And Casey Welty told me he may run that car after she runs it tomorrow.
Oh.
He could take a rear start, right?
Really, it would be in...
Because there's 3 different races going, or 3 different races, but 2 different classes, just like Zollinger's doing. I think Welty could do the same, right?
Yeah, he could. Technically, he could.
I'll let you guys deal with that on the back end.
Yeah, now that you said it, I gotta think about it. She would have to race 1, and he would be in race 2.
So back to back in the speed machine, she makes it up the elevated power sports step up. The fastest in Yellowstone off-road racing in the last couple years. Up next is Caleb Rupp. Oh, and now she makes it up the elevated step up. I was a little premature there.
Caleb just left the line.
So Caleb Rupp is off and running. So Caleb Rupp, number 6422, in his Mav-R out of Sturgis, South Dakota with Hitless Motorsports, Maxxis Tires, KMC Wheels, Texera Tech, ZRP, Baja Designs, S3 Power Sports, C4 Fabrication, and Adrenaline-Driven Motorsports. So Caleb Rupp is absolutely sending it, trying to beat one of Travis Zollinger's times. Travis Zollinger's is sitting P1 and P2. That's some bragging rights there.
That is. Especially if he holds it.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. We have on course now. Oh, gets a little crossed up in the mud holes, Caleb Rupp. And we have Melissa rooting on Lacey with CW Auto. Caleb Rupp.
Caleb Rupp just hit the ground.
And look at him. He launched down just like Zollinger. So he is pushing hard, trying to make it happen. 3:58 is the time to beat of Travis Zollinger. I like that. It's a little drier there.
I don't think you have to lift as much if you don't get that mud.
So Caleb Rupp is absolutely sending it in that Mav-R, trying to beat his buddy of Travis Zollinger. But Salisbury, Tucker, they're right in the mix as well.
Just did the elevated step-ups.
This is a lot of fun to watch. Ralph McGee had a great run going, but then he flopped it over. He is okay. They're evaluating the car, but Jared McGee already ran, but took a little bit of a tumble, landed on his wheels, but just drove her slowly back to the pits.
And Lacey just ran a 5-minute flat.
5-minute flat for Lacey Welty in that Speed UTV. And Sean Romano did run already. I don't remember exactly how he did. I apologize. There's a lot of action going on today. But Caleb Rupp out there smoking fast. So I'm going to assume we just have a few more to go. But we still have Jeremy Brown, Casey Welty. Those are two names that stick in my head. Haven't seen yet.
Nate Thompson.
Oh, Nate Thompson.
Just hit the start finish.
I thought everybody was Nate Thompson.
Yeah. I'm not Nate Thompson.
So Nate Thompson and John Ferris in that Turbo R out of Harrisburg, South Dakota with the Dakota alignment and frame, AA Motorsports, Method race wheels, Tensor tire, and Schmitty racing suspension. Oh, and Brian with Dakota alignment hadn't ran yet either.
I think he's lined up next.
All right.
I can't see the car very well.
Yeah, that one's a Mav-R. He's in a Polaris, right?
Yep. So.
Oh, here comes Caleb Rupp. I've got the rugged radio in hand. Excited to get a time for Caleb Rupp with Hitless Motorsports. All right, he's getting ready to launch the Pierre Sports Center start finish. We'll get a time. 4:04, third place. So it's 1, Travis Zollinger, 2, Travis Zollinger, and 3 is Caleb Rupp. So that shows you how fast Travis Zollinger was. Amazing run by Zollinger and Caleb Rupp as we're following Nate Thompson on screen.
And that's only 1 second difference between.
That
Travis
shows you how hard they were pushing. And Grizz, you were right. The single-seater Can-Am, and Nate Thompson, just blew a corner. I think he's still okay. Trying to go around the irrigation.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, you can go all the way around, I guess. That's going to cost him a good 5 seconds there. He was having some clutching issues earlier on. He said he got it better. I never heard if he got it dialed in or not. That wasn't his issue on that corner.
I think he went through the mud, and I think that mud is just, you can see him dabbing that through.
Yeah. So Nate Thompson, the real Nate Thompson, is on course.
He is Nate Thompson.
I love those shirts they made for Grizz.
Yeah, I have one now. I didn't understand the joke of the I'm not Nate Thompson. Well, guess while announcing several times I've miscalled and said, oh, that's Nate Thompson, and it really, oh, never mind, that was so-and-so.
All in good fun. I'll lead you on a little bit of a secret. Feel good me shit too.
No way.
But we're having fun and trying to bring you some great coverage. Thanks, Ralph and Jen, for tuning in.
Isn't that Casey Welty?
Welty is off the line, the 622.
Am I right with that?
I'm flipping through my sheet, but yes. There we go. Casey Welty, 622 with his Maverick R out of Sheridan, Wyoming, with Go Fast, Don't Die, Method Race Wheels, RTR Studio, Napa, CT Raceworks, ZRP, Bodyworks, Elite Automotive, Octane Garage, Novice Glass, Kirby Saloon, Pit Crew to You, Excalibur Construction, Combustion Syndicate. And he forgot CW Auto as well.
Well, they got it sponsored.
I'm just reading my sheet, but I'm going to add in CW Auto Services because Casey Welty runs an amazing auto shop and helps Yellowstone quite a bit. And he's another one that you don't want to overlook. Casey Welty, Nate Thompson, Jeremy Brown, Travis Zollinger, Caleb Rupp. There's some fast guys and gals out here racing with Yellowstone Off-Road. And Welty blew a corner just a little bit, but able to keep it back in line. We just saw his wife, Lacey Welty. I love the husband-wife racing each other. We got Caleb and Jordan Rupp. We have Lacey and Casey Welty out there battling on course. And look at him hanging that right front tire, putting all the traction down that Can-Am Mav-R has. Well, looks like Melissa's rooting on Casey Welty. Can he bump out either of the Zollingers, which is the same guy in two different cars, or Caleb Rupp, Salisbury, Randy Tucker? We've got some fast ones out there. Somebody just took off on me. Oh, that must have been Nate Thompson finishing, sorry. And I don't see anybody else lined up. So they've got about 5 minutes to make it to the start line before we kick off the Powder Puff race. Sounds like we only got one more car coming up towards the qualifying start line. We'll do a quick loop through the pits and say, hey, you're running now or you aren't running. And Casey Welty using all of the cores trying to throw it down. Oh, looks like my buddy Brian Trotter is watching. The Ultra 4 USA race director will be up here in 2 weeks running this exact same track. And it's a fun track, Brian. I'm excited for you to see it, buddy. And there's no finches here to be harmed, so don't worry. We don't have to worry about it. Man, Casey's on a mission. He's blown a couple corners. That shows you how hard he's driving. And I love his laugh. One of the best laughs you guys have here with Yellowstone.
I mean, it's
always positive. I've never seen him in a bad mood. He's always excited, always loud, and ready to have fun. And Casey Welty is on a heater right now. But does he have what it takes to beat out Travis Zollinger, or Travis Zollinger, or Caleb Rupp? I love that Zollinger's 1 and 2. That's some really good bragging rights. So Welty is out here laying it down on this 2-mile qualifier for the Pierre Sports Center Buffalo Chip 100 here in Sturgis, South Dakota at the Buffalo Chips Power Sports Complex. And we're bringing you this live action from Jack's Campers Studio.
I love the fact that he's out here to figure out where he's doing it and he's running. Only downside to this is if he breaks anything, he has to fix it before Sturgis in 2 weeks.
Yeah, Zollinger you're talking about. Yeah. But he's got the tools to do it. So I'm listening to the Rugged Race Radio for Welty's time.
Welty's time again.
7th overall for Casey Welty. 418. Casey Welty. And I missed who's out on course. Getting too excited on who's out there.
I know, we're actually got some action going on.
Hey, Aaron, who's on course?
Lance Horst in number 008.
So that is Lance Horst and Danielle Schramm in that Wildcat out of Spearfish, South Dakota, with Miss Danielle Schramm, Black Hills Turbo Performance, Castle X, Horse Construction and Remodeling, Suspension Pros, Dirt LLC, Where You At Wraps, S&L Syndicate, Synthematics, Moonlight Custom Fab and Machine, Rapid Refrigeration, and Force Turbos. So, S&L Synthetics. There we go. Man, that was a tongue twister. I apologize about that, Lance.
Brian just went out on track.
Oh, Brian took off. That's Dakota Alignment and Frame.
Yes, it is.
Brian is known. It looks like the kids are pretty quiet right now. I think everybody that needs to qualify is up on the hill.
What number's Brian? Oh, there we go. Brian Groard, number 1. And his Polaris Turbo S out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with the Dakota Alignment and Frame, AA Motorsports, and Rush Motorsports. So I believe, oh, I see one more car lined up. But then I'm hearing over the Rugged Radios, it sounds pretty quiet in the pit. Sounds like everybody is heading up.
Truman, go ahead and tell everybody that's in the powder puff. Start lining up.
And it sounds like the powder puffs are going to start lining up.
Truman, Harvey can send you a list of using the powder puff, but tell them to start getting ready. We will run trucks and 1600s first, and then side by side.
Thanks you, Danielle, for oh, so I guess you're not riding if you're on the YouTube chat. So Lance Horst. So Lance Horst putting it down, as well as Brian Grode. We'll get it.
That's the rugged radio chatter in the background, but we got Brian on screen, and Brian's kind of that sleeper guy. He only races every once in a while, but he is fast.
So these are your trucks, truck numbers, and the
Co-driver?
owners. No, owners of said trucks.
Oh, cool.
If we have a co-driver, like Lindsay Fisher is with Carmen. So, I mean, it's obviously,
okay.
yeah. These are going to be your,
Perfect.
yeah.
Yeah,
the other ones.
excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Jeremy Brown just left the line.
Oh, last but not least, old Jeremy Brown, huh?
Yeah.
I was wondering about him. He got second place in the 12-hour race just a little bit ago. So Jeremy Brown and James Masters in that Mavar out of Loveland, Colorado with Thumbs Up Racing. Stacy Brown, CT Raceworks, First Armored Services, Method Race Wheels, and Tensor Tires.
And Jeremy's right there.
Oh,
in the points.
In the points, in the speed, Jeremy Brown's definitely not one to count out. As we're watching Brian Grode with the Dakota alignment and frame. He's the one that stepped up and matched the Abbott $500 for the powder puff. So huge shout out to Brian Grode as he gets a time as he crosses the Pierre Sports Center start finish. It's been a great day of qualifying. We have one left out there, and that is none other than Thumbs Up Racing of Jeremy Brown. And then we'll kick off two separate powder puff races.
Brian ran a 417.
So 417 for Brian with the Dakota alignment of frame.
7th place.
7th overall. Very solid run. So I believe Jeremy will be our last qualifier of the day. And it's been a great day of qualifying. Thank you everybody for tuning in to the 2025 Pierre Sports Center Buffalo Chip 100 here in Sturgis, South Dakota at the Buffalo Chip Power Sports Complex. After Jeremy Brown's will regroup and then do the powder puff races and then tomorrow morning 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time we'll kick off the Youth 170s and keep the action rolling all day long. So make sure you tune in to Yellowstone Off-Road YouTube or come on out. It's only $20 a person and kids 12 and under are free. So Jeremy Brown with a super fast run. This could absolutely be in the tangle for a top 5. Does he have what it takes to bump out Travis Zollinger? We're about to find out. Keep it 30. So our next powder puff race will be on adjusted time. It'll be 2 at a time every 30 seconds.
No, not 10 Rubber ducky.
So Jeremy Brown still laying it down. It's been a great day of qualifying, and our last one is crossing the Pierre Sports Center start-finish as we speak. We'll get a time over the Rugged Race Radio for Jeremy Brown, our last qualifier of the day. So 4:11 P6 for Jeremy Brown. Very respectable time. And here is our unofficial qualifying order for today's qualifying for the Pierre Sports Center Buffalo Chip 100. And it is Travis Zollinger 1, Travis Zollinger 2 in 2 separate machines. Then it's Caleb Rupp, Grant Salisbury, Randy Tucker, Jeremy Brown, TJ Kunkel, Brian Grode, Casey Welty, Eric Rohr, Nate Thompson, Lance Horst, Drake Kraft, Monty Tibbetts, Mike Jong Lee, Mike Ablott, Cody Olson, CJ Yoakum, Heath Olson, Jordan Rupp, Brady McDonald, Sean Romano, Bob Tom, Christian Campana, Austin Pyatt, Jacob Michaels, Austin Campana, Darian Jones, Stephen Quintero, Joe Fabrizio, Zach Ablott, Lacey Welty, Nathan Jones. And that is our top 30 for qualifying. We will.
That is not by class. That is
correct. That's overall. So it's been a lot of fun. Thank you everybody for tuning in. But be sure to stay tuned in because we have the Powder Puff race still yet to go. Again, I'm Miles Haskins alongside Grizz, Mr. Michael Adams, Yellowstone Off-Road Racing himself. It's been a lot of fun, but don't go anywhere. The Powder Puff race is up next. We're going to step away for just a moment. We'll be right back after this.
Here they go.
Stop into Pierre Sports Center and take advantage of our huge discounts on 23 and 24-year model boats. Our Lund and Ranger boats are all powered by Mercury Marine outboards. We are also a Lowrance and Humminbird dealer and a Minn Kota authorized service center. Pierre Sports Center is your one-stop shop for all your boating accessories and parts. With an outstanding service center and one-of-a-kind boat purchase experience, Pierre Sports Center, where you get the service you deserve.